While after reviving him, I am going to wrap my wing around him and
Burp.
might
Fading
as
wing.
well
Oh.
mask your wounds. And
Mass cure wounds or just cure wounds at a high level?
mask your wounds. Mask your wounds. So
Okay, so
everyone
we're all
heal
getting it.
22. Yep, everyone heal 22 health.
Thank you.
Flare
Appreciate
of
that.
light. Going out, Chris. As America watches from the shore.
Missing all of the healing.
America not hurt.
Won't help though.
He did not stay in the
Alright, you
circle.
never got
He
hit.
is sad.
He's got his own little treasure box.
Me
The enemy army at this point is quickly scattering. A good chunk of it fell unconscious once Borthak died. And it seems like you can already spot some of the plasmoids. Why are they plasmoids climbing out from the gate, assessing the situation.
Is it do I have to roll anything if I gonna pick a sword up and just cut his head off?
No.
Okay,
Probably gonna be annoying.
Let's grab a silver weapon
gonna
and stab him with
No,
one.
I am going to pick my sword up, or someone's sword up, and cut the werewolf head off.
Wait, can I cut off his hand?
Oh, Peter.
I'll make sure he's
I'm
dead.
gonna
Right?
Yeah, I want to make sure he's dead. So can we silver sword? Yeah, we all agree. Silver sword. Okay, we're cutting his head
We
off.
did
I'm
that to
keeping the
finish
heads.
him. Yeah.
Cut off, cut off his head.
I'm
Cut off his
cutting his
scroll.
head off.
Make sure he. Okay.
He's not coming back. I am very angry that he killed my fucking brother. So, fuck off.
As you're doing that, the familiar face of Lucian pops out and kind of does a beeline while the other plasmoids are kind of securing the area. Kind of jogs over. That's not his picture, but he actually doesn't have a custom token because I don't want to make 50 tokens at this point.
Only got one's the.
Oh yeah.
Gives out a low whistle. Well, looks like you guys did it. Nice. It was getting a bit hairy in there too.
Oh.
Harry, I get it. Wait,
No,
that's not
literally.
funny. Crowan almost died.
He spits out a bunch of hair and gore from his teeth. A lot of people actually died in there.
Oh, I see your point. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, none of us, but the plasmoids took some losses. But they do seem to be a lot better mood once a lot of these guys started falling over. They're trying to figure out what to do with the unconscious people because they probably didn't have a choice in this, but with this guy gone, he kind of kicks the leg of Orthak. It's one less thing for our patron to worry about. Probably get you guys inside though. Look a little bit beat up, and your friend there just yeah, the bearded guy, he needs to probably get out from the open here. The battle might be over, but for all we know, old troll from the north might be swinging in any second now.
Hey, America, would you help me lift this stone chest up onto Bolero? I can't really pick it right here while we're in enemy territory, but I'll take a look at it later.
I'll just carry it. Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Carries it over his shoulder. Then once you guys remove the head and I guess heart,
And a heart.
you are ushered inside again with the, I forget, let me double check here, up to the barracks area. The red slime, which is one of those leader of the guard. Catan? Let me load this in here. I'm going to put Crone in a bed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like wondering where the fuck Blue's character was in this scene. It's almost like he's assigned too.
I can make it easier.
So as you go past the entrance, you can see, indeed, there was a lot of carnage. Quite a few bodies of slain werewolves, as well as puddles of what you might identify as plasmoids, kind of mixed into the water. But it definitely looks like the attackers took the worst of the assault. And they're currently carting off like a few unconscious bodies as you guys are brought into the barracks. With the red slime, Catan, very happy to see all of you. So you're kind of ushered into the war room. Crowan is placed on a bed over in the corner, also. Unconscious, but breathing. Probably mumbling in his sleep a little bit.
Can I just begin to tinker on my adamantine armor while I assume party's going to converse?
Sure.
I'm gonna sit right next to
I
Colin.
have fresh ideas. I'm listening, as always, with one of my pointy ears quirked to the side, but my back is to you guys, and I am, now that we are in shelter, back to work.
Large form of Baytash kind of lumbers to the center of the room. Seems we had a bit of good fortune enough to keep our city safe. The enemy has been routed, and we are working to secure the surface now. Borthak is dead. I offer you all our sincerest thanks for this. Wait, let me double check my notes here. We will ensure the city is put into proper protection, and we just can pull apart their war camp on top. But at this point, none of you should have to worry about helping us any further. Unless some more dire situation springs up. For now, all of you should rest while you can. We can open up some of the bits of the city lower down for your use as well. Check my notes here. And we'll also prepare a feast in the coming days once we are sure things are safe. In your honor, of course.
Yeah, I could eat.
Lucian kind of steps forward, and that since you guys helped us, I'm gonna go talk to the bigwig and see what she wants to do from this point forward, since you had a bit of an accord with her and us. Might take a bit. Gonna have to go outside and do a bit of long distance talking with some of the others too with me. But we should be back within the night or two. And if no one says anything to him at that point, Lucian will kind of jog off, whistling for the rest of the werewolves to follow him.
Bye, Lucian.
I'll be back probably soon, unless I don't get put on the next bit of the mission. Alright.
If he comes back, I'll make him a little trinket with my tinkering to, you know, have a keepsake. Well, to remember his fallen friends.
So, assuming you guys just kind of mull about for a bit as they're securing things and reworking the defenses a bit. If you're watching over Crowan, he is alive, but mumbling to himself, probably has a bit of a fever. The reconstruction of him is definitely leaving a lot of scars, considering the amount of damage done.
Yeah, he was like full on
probably gonna be
smashed.
staying.
Blood.
Well, his head was
Yeah.
crushed
I'm
too.
probably gonna be staying right next to him for a while. Not gonna participate much with a lot thing and like tend to his wound and stuff.
Well, I will say there will be probably a couple of other plasmoids offering to watch over him as well if you ever had anything to do. Their own medics.
Nope.
Otherwise,
I'm sitting
the
right here.
Baytash does open up, or gets the guards to open up the kind of porthole to the rest of the city for those that wanted to venture deeper in. Which is where, you know, you have access to all the shops and stuff, as well as any mundane stuff you might need to buy.
Are we hitting the long rest here?
Yeah, it can be a long rest. There's no further attacks. The gates are secured, though there's going to take some time to reconstruct them. They actually flood the front even further so that it'll be very hard for anyone to attack during the night. Unless they can swim.
Awesome.
The city itself further inside is very similar to what you've already seen, where it's large rooms connected by winding tunnels that definitely show their age, with maybe like the largest spots being very obvious natural caverns that were carved into kind of a makeshift city of sorts. And the citizens, as you're kind of, if you were to walk across them, they're definitely still a bit concerned. But as words kind of spread around, there is a sense of ease kind of settling over the city and probably a few bits of celebration breaking out. There's quite a lot of plasmoids as well. Population, I mean, it would be hard to estimate unless you guys were able to see the full city. But from the sounds of it, there's probably at least a few thousand that live here.
Mm.
And just while I'm working on my armor here, I'm going to be carving runes into my adamantine suit, which is a scale mail technically, but it's my suit with metal plates in it. So now it's fire retardant. So now I have resistance to fire damage.
Nice.
That's my third infusion, but on a long rest I can switch out any of the minor ones I had earlier for either a magic item, or if you want some resistant armor too, we could do that. I can do it for up to 3 people, but I need to take back the +1s I gave you before.
Yeah, that's +1.
So Cecil, you are able to purchase the diamond. There was a very expensive one, but they started to cut it in order for resurrections for important individuals, as well as the city in general. I'll say, as a favor for your helping of the city, Baytash made sure that you were able to get at least one of them. So you still had to pay, but it gave you the opportunity to buy it.
Oh yeah.
The cost of rebuilding is going to be probably a lot.
If they can cut it, couldn't they just cut it to 300 cost? Why can't
They probably are, but they're just giving it out to other people.
Yeah.
Am I like halfway through my last week on Crowan's present too?
Yeah, sure, yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because you
long
said like
rest
in a
on-
week, and we've had like a couple of days, and it's still been a week. So
Let me shift. Where's my calendar? It's been a blur.
It's all blur.
That's not.
You know, should
maybe I'm
probably
just
throw
confusing
Cohen in
sessions
for
with
long
days,
rest as
though.
well.
It's actually marked.
Do I not have the calendar module? Did that thing breaky? It might have breaky.
I'm glad. That thing gives me anxiety now.
I don't think we can really.
I
Long
mean, you
rest
can't
control.
rely on it for a while.
I mean, it
The only
wasn't like
person who
reliant though.
genuinely
I built in like a flaw to my character, and I had to adhere to it. Like it wasn't
yeah,
like
the
it
only
was
person
giving
who
me
genuinely
bonuses.
used it was Punch. So like,
I used it for a little bit. That's better.
It helped for me to keep track of things, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had to resummon my skeleton a year worth. And then I had to cast it anymore.
During this bit of downtime, Plu, all your questions get answered as I replied to you. and the rest of the party also learns at least a little bit of general knowledge. As this will be during the feast where everyone has a nice chance to celebrate the victory, as it doesn't look like there's going to be any more hijinks at the front gates. Baytash kind of reiterates the story of how they came here. He says that their ancestors came from the heavens on a ship of stone and wandered for many generations in order to find a place to settle on Eberron. Most of the races here, when they arrived first, were pretty untrusting considering their appearance, and many mistook them for slimes. But eventually, when they found their way to Drome, it was a lot easier to kind of fit in since everyone was kind of a freak in their own way. But at one point, they were escaping a band of raiding gnolls, and when they stumbled upon these ruins, which they were able to hide in to escape the band, and eventually repurposed into their own city. By the time they arrived here, nothing had been living in this city for at least probably a few hundred years. Been long since forgotten.
That's wild. You came on a rock from space?
Oh, the tale's a few thousand years old at this point. But yes, we are a spacefaring race. Trying to think of what the different term for space is in D&D.
Astral space.
Astral sea.
Astral sea.
Astral sea.
Yes, astral sea-faring race. Or at least so the stories go. We haven't had any chances to return, but it's of no mind.
I'd love to get on a Spelljammer one of these days.
Kind of bobs his head up and down a little bit. I think it'll be at the end of the second day that Lucian shows up again, and probably asks to speak with all of you in more of like a private area.
Okay, I made him like a little charm out of the what was it? The Loop Garau's fur.
Anyway, actually, I can drag you guys over to where you want to talk, because it's a good thematic place.
Drag him.
Crowan's at least looking healthier. He's less wounded. Breathing's a bit more even, but he has not woken up yet. There's Plu.
I mean, Snow is kinda online, but we do not disturb. So I'm like DMing him because he's
Takes
fucking
you guys
alive.
down the corridor, and there's a plasmoid guard making sure no one else comes on down. All right.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa.
This is actually wait. Yeah, this would be kind of fucking perfectly funny. Crowan slowly peeling his eyes open. No one's around.
No, fuck.
Not Clayton.
I'm gonna say, just as Lucian's getting into his spiel, one of the nurses kind of runs and shoves past the guard and says, your friend looks to be awake."
I'm running there. I'm not talking to. I don't
Lucian,
care
like,
about Lucian.
mid-talking, single claw up, just slowly shuts his mouth. "Yeah, go talk to you, buddy. I'll wait."
Can you drag me there? You pause the game. I cannot move.
I have unpaused the game.
I'm running. Where was he again? I can't fucking. Where's. Chloe?
What am I?
I'm gonna wrap my arms and just give him the fucking tightest hug, and just.
Whoa, Cecil, what happened?
Thank God you're fucking alive. I am so fucking sorry.
What happened?
You fucking died. That's what happened. You alright? You're okay? You didn't meet anyone? You're here?
I died.
Probably like a nearby mirror on one of the tables. And if you looked at it, you could see you are bearing quite a few scars across your upper torso and face.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone told you how you died, but your head got crushed and it was a rough resurrection.
Wished like a watermelon.
No, I
Ah,
saw.
I'm sorry.
He
I was
literally
walking,
saw
I was
Crow
walking around in the
unconscious,
mall.
took his giant arm and slammed it down on his head. It's watermelon.
Yeah, he popped it.
That shit was crazy.
Really took a beating on it.
That shit was crazy.
Shit was insane. Well, first time for everything.
Not this time. Shit, you fuck.
Hey, come on. Death catches up to us eventually.
Can't long rest.
Yeah, but
Fortunately,
it's
my
not
time
your
isn't not
fucking
my time.
time. Fucking do that ever again, I swear to God.
It's not like I did it intentionally.
I don't care if it's intentionally or not. Be fucking more careful next time.
Regardless, I'm here. It's okay. Good face.
I'm fucking crying. Holy shit.
So emotional.
Alright. I'm here. You're not getting rid of me that easy.
I'm not fucking yet. Okay, Lucian got news for us. You want to come with us to hear it?
Sure. Come on then.
And
Ah, I got the biggest headache.
no shit.
Wine crushing the headache.
I remember
This
getting
must be
slashed.
a migraine.
That's what
Yeah, you
I'd
wouldn't
like to
even
say I remember getting
remember
slashed, but I
because
don't
you
remember
went
getting my
down
head
before.
beaten.
Yeah.
One stumbling around the corner.
Oh, how's it going?
Ah, we were waiting for the hairy one. Nice.
Oh, Crowan, you're awake. I knew you'd be in good hands once Cecil got to you.
Finally
Of
awake.
course. Ian?
We were just getting debriefed by Lucy here.
Yeah, I talked with let me just go find her name.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Cool,
fine.
man.
Perfect, Funzo. I want to get a throw pillow like that for my guest room so I can just put it by my guest's head.
Wake
He
up
wakes
to
up,
that
that's the
Zarel.
first thing you see.
Yeah.
Zarel. Yeah, I communed with her a bit since you guys did what she wanted to, and she did a bit of digging to get information, as well as kind of figure out what she was going to send you for help. So she actually got quite a good little tidbit. So she believes that there's going to be a conflict between Drool Kantar and Gordon Ashlor. Those names be familiar to you? Ashlor is the
Are
fire
they
giant.
familiar to
No.
us?
Yes.
Okay.
Ashlor is a
sorry.
fire
Wait,
giant,
wait,
to
wait.
no surprise.
Wait, repeat it. Repeat the fucking the news.
The news, the NPC
news.
names.
Names.
Thanks,
Write them down.
DM.
Gordon
The
Ashlord
name.
and
Sorry.
Drool
Tell me
are
the
going to
You
numbers.
have
got
a
that lead
conflict.
range.
You want to shut the fuck up? I can't hear.
Tell me the numbers.
I wrote it in the comment chat.
The game giant.
Like,
Numbers, Mason.
it's of no surprise half the warlords on this godforsaken place are fighting each other right now with the whole double eclipse. This is kind of the time when bad blood gets to be spilled and everyone just gets to have a fun time with it. Problem is, this time around, she believes that good old Ash Lord is gonna get assassinated. Which
Oh.
he isn't like the biggest supporter of the Coven, but he's also not the biggest enemy per se. He also has a lot of resources which could get taken over, especially in a situation like this. And from what I've heard, he has a lot of information related to that continent to the south. I always forget what it's called. But like Ashlord isn't from around these parts. He's not from this continent, right? He's from way down south, and he has a lot of exotic knowledge about stuff down there, and might have like a few secret weapons if I wasn't to be too surprised. And Kantar,
I mean, even without that, like, he's a fire giant. They're huge. Like, they have to have some serious plans before they're gonna assassinate him.
well, good old Kantar, he's one of the Onis who happens to live in the mountains, and he's the one that Zarel believes is working with the Drow at this point.
Did we see these guys? Like, I'm dumb as shit, but Archie's super smart. Did we see these guys at the gathering at all?
Yes.
Like at the summit?
Yep.
Okay.
Ashlord, for his part, did give you guys the big old stink eye for a while.
Oh, okay.
But, so, you know, you were there for the meeting. From what I was told, you saw that the rule is warlords can't kill each other. They can kill each other's, like, people as much as they want, but they can't directly kill each other. So there's gonna be a battle coming up sometime soon, from what Zarel has been told and knows, between Kantar and Ashlord to kind of spill the bad blood, which is normal. Let the two sides kind of just throttle each other for a bit. But it's during this battle when Ashlord is going to be a bit distracted that the Drow are probably going to take him out, which would be not so good for us. Well, for Rome in general.
So exactly like
Well,
what
as
the
I
vision said.
recall... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Siren.
So exactly like what the vision said.
I have no idea about no vision, but maybe.
No, the drow is gonna stab someone in the back during the.
Did you
Blood
share that vision
moon.
before with him?
Yes, I did share this vision before with you guys. I
Okay.
don't think with
No, with
them.
us, I know, but with.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a
So,
mixed bag. Go on.
What do you suppose we do? Like, should we go protect Gordon Ashlord? As far as I remember, he didn't really like us.
Point the claw. Well, I got a little bit more information. We know where the battle's going to take place, near Stonejaw Keep, which is kind of upriver from where Ashlord's at. Unfortunately, we don't know if it's, like, already started at this point, or if it has yet to start. Due to the fact of all the chaos happening. But it means there's still a chance we might be able to stop it before it happens. And while Ashlord doesn't like you guys, he also, you know, is looking out for himself. And he doesn't exactly like Kantar either, considering they're about to have a blood war. So maybe with some convincing, this is it. You're pretty much gonna have to be trying to save a dude that doesn't particularly like you to begin with.
I'm not surprised. Ain't the first time.
I
And-
actually have some experience with that.
And
What is that noise?
there's also she also figured out that there are some drow that don't seem to be particularly happy about this whole plan of drow getting involved with drone politics.
They seem to not know what's going on. Actually,
A bit of a
they don't.
splinter faction, if you will. Typically, drow are pretty much, they all get in line for whatever the higher ups say, but in this case, it's like one higher up out of many that are making them do this stuff. So most of the higher ups are not interested in this. It's only one.
And that person is the
Well, pulls out like a little map here and kind of marks a spot, kind of close or around Stonejaw Keep. We know where this kind of splinter faction is currently hiding out, or at least one of their leaders is. So this is kind of another option for you, if anything, is to go check in with these guys and maybe give your side of the story and what you've uncovered about this whole plot, because they might be able to stop it too, or at least cause some more shenanigans.
Hmm.
Alright.
Oh, and for what it's worth, Zarel will be letting the 5 of us keep with you guys for a bit. We can help you in fighting, though. If I'm honest, from what I've seen from you guys, you guys can handle yourself a lot better than we can. We're more durable than anything else, but we're very good trackers and hunters and scouts.
You guys did help a lot with this, so it would be nice to have you guys along our side.
And if it comes down to it, and we really needed to do like a bigger assault on the drow, which Zarel doesn't really think would be a good idea, she'd be able to muster up more troops, but at that point that would be more like a battle like you're seeing here, where it's a lot more messy. And fighting the drow on their home turf is kind of a bad idea. Yeah.
Should we keep radio contact? I need to take back one of your 2 infusions there, Crowin or Plu, but I could make us a 2-way sending stone.
What's that?
Hey, what do you mean keep contact?
I mean, I could talk to you in one rock and it would come out the other rock.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
I was just planning to stick close to you guys while the other 4 kind of make the perimeter, unless you have particular
send and
tasks
stone.
for us.
Okay, I just wasn't sure the level of which you were separating from our group.
Oh no,
If
like
you're going to
so,
be
so
close by, I won't worry about it.
5 of us can pretty much be your lackeys. I was just saying, when it comes to a fight, you guys are a lot more effective than we are, I'm guessing, at this point.
Well, you know, depends
I
on how you
mean,
look at it.
yeah, we appreciate it, but you're looking pretty fierce out there.
You appreciate it? Just a standard werewolf.
I thought you said send and stone.
I could make a sending stone, but it turns out that he doesn't need it, so.
Yeah, let me bring up.
I'm
This
getting
headache
some
is
big
killing
boy.
me.
Some big boy infusions. Did you
Well,
pick a armor you want,
healing
Crowin?
is you need to rest.
Could
Anyway.
give you
What's
cold resist,
the element that
necrotic.
we've been... What have we been facing the most?
I went with fire just because there's a lot of fire spells, but I just picked at random. Knowing Bunzo, necrotic is a maybe.
Necrotic seems kind of high, but
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That makes sense
I
for me
already
too.
have.
Okay.
The thing is, like, I already have resistance to necrotic, so like.
The last 2 big things you fought, neither did necrotic.
I know. I am
did
busting your balls, so
bludgeoning.
this is just going in on you for no reason. Your encounters are great. You just have a rep.
I don't know. I don't want to do a Travis Willingham.
And
Well, you have a day to think about it. I need another long rest before I can switch it over, but
yeah, well, I was gonna say that's the information I got. You guys can convene amongst yourselves to figure out what you want to do with it. We would have known at this point if Ashlord was dead, so he's probably not, which is good. And Zarel will try to send out some scouts to the area to watch out for any fighting, but it'll take probably a few days before she can get anything over there too.
True.
all right. Well, how much time do you think we have to prepare before we head out here?
Kinda
Like
scratches its chin.
an educated guesstimate.
If we're lucky, probably would want to head out within the next couple of days. Cause who knows? The blood, they could strike at the start of the big fight. They could strike near the end of the big fight. It's kind of a big question mark at the moment. I also don't exactly know how you guys plan to try to like convince this fire giant you're looking out for him.
Listen, if we come up with the news that he might die in the
I was just
battle,
gonna
I
leave it up
think
to
anyone would
America.
listen. America?
Well, I
Doesn't
mean, he
even know
usually
what's
just
going on
throws
right
himself
now.
in there and starts talking, and it works out. So
America. Oh.
I'm not entirely sure, but honestly, it doesn't seem to matter.
Staring off into space while everyone yaps.
Just
Bro,
looking
it's
at a
just waiting
wall.
to fight. What the fuck? Should have been a fighter.
Well, I'm gonna go make sure my team has their gear in order, and we'll be pretty much ready to head out whenever you guys are. But take some time, mull it out. I don't know if you have any people you can talk to, but you know, you might want to do that. I'm just following orders at this point.
All right. Well, thanks again, Lucy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Ciao.
Call him
Sure thing, little
Lucy.
green dude.
I fist bump him.
He would be the type of werewolf to fist bump.
Give him some bones. Yeah, that's a dog
All
pump.
right.
Die.
Oh,
So you guys have a
big
bit of
headache.
privacy in this little alcove, though you can feel free to wander around.
what I'm hearing is you need more rest, so back to bed you go.
What to me?
Come on. Come on, go to bed. Let's go. Come on.
Why aren't you telling me what happened to me?
Very tired.
I'll tell you what happened later. For now, go to bed. Come on.
All right, now
You
we're
have a
going to
headache.
bed.
Midge, I was gonna say, Midgie says you got splattered.
What?
Oh,
Like a balloon.
Loon!
you're gonna have PTDD.
Where did you
Like
guys
Huh?
even?
PTDD, what the fuck are you on? What is that?
Post-traumatic.
Can't have PTSD if I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
PTSD, not PTDD, you fuckhead.
PTDD.
PTDD.
It's post-traumatic death disorder.
P.
Death disorder.
Oh
PTSD.
my
Death
I
Oh,
get
that's
it.
I
smart.
get
Oh my fucking god.
Can't have PTDD
Actually, that's
if I don't
better.
remember what happened to me.
So I don't like have a map
Well,
prepared for it,
presumably
but
you-
I'll say there is a private quarters for
Part
you
of it.
guys in the city, down below. So you could wander down to that. I'm gonna bring up the drone map just for planning purposes as like kind of nighttime sets in.
Okay.
Still dragging this chest around everywhere we go.
I did not have a
Yeah,
note
you
ready
just got it shouldered.
today.
How much does that thing weigh? Like, are you actually jacked?
It's only
'Cause I thought
probably
you
like
just have good
40
charisma.
pounds around that.
You guys haven't opened that thing?
Oh,
I can
okay.
take it.
No, actually,
that's
did
that.
you want me to take a look at that?
Take a little what?
I mean, could just smash it open.
I mean, if you want to, but you could break what's inside. I mean, it's
Wait,
yours
what are we
anyways. You
looking
found
for?
it.
What are we looking at?
And so, where is the
You think,
fight gonna
Crow?
take place again?
Hold on. What are we looking at? I want to know what we're looking at.
Okay,
We're
Chest,
trying to
stone
plan
chest.
out.
Stone chest. Okay,
Yeah, we're-
they're looking at a stone chest. This is kind of like the planning
Yeah.
for the map.
Chest.
But so, where is the battle
Yeah,
gonna be held
chest.
again? Can you just
were
ping
there,
it
you
so we can
forgot.
plan it out?
Don't remember. It's been weeks.
All the
Stone Jockey.
PTDD. It's rough.
weeks.
Oh, that's not the
PTDD.
greatest, but
Ugh.
It clicks.
okay.
Open.
13's fine.
Whew, haven't done that in a while. Not since
Explodes.
Ixalan. There you go, buddy.
80 platinum inside.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Ooh,
Should have
That's
buy
it?
something.
Yeah.
Right, Bunso,
Points.
have
What?
you take the gold away?
Let me just rifle through your pockets.
No, if you didn't, so I can just
Take it
No.
away.
Okay.
So quickly for the map here, you guys are kind of in the top left. Vralkek is where Ash Lord's fief is, which is way down in the south.
Okay.
The X mark is the kind of the splinter faction of Drow, which aren't super happy with what's going on. Stonejaw Keep is where the battlegrounds is happening. The Oni, as far as you know, kind of is up on these parts of the mountains, which does line up to where the Drow are kind of about.
Alrighty. So somewhere in the middle there between Vralkek and Stonejaw.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a little X, I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's actually closer to the river. 1 second here. Probably closer.
If we show up without introducing ourselves, we risk being a third-party combatant, and it doesn't sound like we want to fight either of these guys head-on. I mean, if we fight both of them, we're guaranteed to get stomped out. So
Well,
we should at least
no,
introduce ourselves, right?
I don't think we're there to like fight right away. We're gonna be there way ahead of time to talk to Ash Lord about the situation. We're not
And
like
Vralkek.
And
fighting.
Vralkak is like a city, like it's an actual place. It's
Yeah.
not just like a war
Oh,
camp.
okay,
It's a
sorry.
city.
I thought it was like a camp, yeah.
It's a fief.
No.
Or a war
Yeah,
band,
that
a
was
thief.
simple.
Okay. Again, Sean didn't know that name. Archie would.
Same shit with
but,
Cecil every time.
yeah. Okay. So I probably should have took Longstrider. It would have helped us out, but
Well, as everyone's looking at the map, America picks up on this a few fractions of a second before everyone else. You hear a familiar voice say, "That map looks a lot more marked than last time I gave it to you." As Onyx kind of leans over the shoulder of Cecil.
Jesus!
Oh,
Oh!
Why
I
do
sense
you
the
do
presence.
this every time?
Well,
we
I
didn't even
haven't
smell
exactly
the ozone first.
I haven't heard anything from you guys in a little bit, so I figured I'd check in person to see that you're all alive. Which
Oh yeah, just one of us died. That's it.
Yeah, just barely, coach.
that's not too bad. She kind of like looks at the stone walls of the place you're in. This looks very old. Where are we?
It is old.
Like I'm the only one that died in
I'm
this
gonna
party.
point. I'm gonna point at about to show us where we are.
Wait, you teleported onto our location? Badass.
Well,
Oh, but
I did want to
by the way,
play.
how?
Mhm.
I just wanted to ask, how are the ratings for the Sound of Strixhaven, Bolero FM?
I made like
certain
100 episodes, and we're just running them one at a time on like YouTube release.
I think I caught Cyril listening to those on loop at one point.
Nice. I'll take that. That's a
I
W
don't-
from me. Anyways, back to
I
business.
don't know if that's a W or not.
It's been since you
Considering
left,
it's 0.
so it is a little worrisome, but that's just how the man works. But I wanted to play catch up with all of you, so I was actually going to offer to bring you back for a little bit of time before dropping you off where you needed to be.
That works.
Oh, back to Strixhaven?
I don't know if Lucian is gonna.
Well, just bring you back to the, what do you call your dorm again? It's been very busy.
Moss Haven.
Loss.
Bring you back to Moss Haven for a night so we can also catch up.
Been too long.
Because I'm very curious, and I don't want to go through the whole Sending Stone report to get all the information out.
I mean, if that's what you want. I don't really mind. We just have to tell Lucian first so he can head out on his own.
Who's Lucian?
The werewolf.
Is Lucian with us?
Oh, he's a werewolf, buddy.
Is Lucian with us? Where is Lucian right now?
No, he took off.
You would be able to send someone to find him.
Sure, yeah.
Let's just let him know that we're gonna be
Yeah.
AWOL for a while.
So
Okay.
they know, because she's gonna drop us off as around Bralkek, I'm guessing. Because
How
that's
many-
where we're going.
How many more people do you have with you now?
5.
We
Around
make
5.
friends wherever we go.
Bring
Not
our
our
team.
fault.
Scouting party from the werewolf.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I can manage another 5 people, though I guess... Do you trust them to be in Strixhaven for a period of time?
I mean, if they don't shit themselves, then yeah.
I mean, I can house them. Like, yeah, we'll let them
Look
hang out with
climactic.
Larry. Yeah.
Yeah, they can hang out with
Oh
Larry.
wait,
I
have they
don't
seen
think.
a ghost before? They come from Drome. They've seen a ghost before.
I think so,
like
because
a-
in the
a-
forest there is a ghost.
Are you guys gonna call Lucian into the room?
Lucian and the whole scout party, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck
So
it.
they all show up. They all take like a few sniffs of Onyx, just like from far away, and say, "She smells dangerous."
She is dangerous.
This is basically our principal from Strixhaven. She's offering to teleport us back to our dorm for a bit before teleport us to where we need to go. And I was wondering if you guys want to come with us or go ahead of time to where we need to go.
I
Can I
mean,
make an insight check on them when they get this information and just be like, "You guys are chill, right? You're not gonna fucking freak out on us."
roll an insight.
I'll do that too because I am a little worried.
Oh, I'm not good at reading people.
Wasn't there a point about not talking about Strixhaven?
Oh,
How can you tell if a
no.
dog is lying?
The
Is he
tail.
wagging his tail?
Oh,
They
Oh,
probably got
yeah.
their tails between their legs at this point.
Yep.
Hey, 13. Is that good enough?
I mean, I think the most
These
thing
are
you
all
can tell of them is that they look a little bit nervous, but that's about all. Onyx offers a handshake to Lucian and introduced herself. Sheer Onyx, Oracle of Strixhaven. And then when he takes her hand, she puts another hand on top of his and definitely like holds him in place there. You can tell he's looking a little bit nervous before she lets go.
Oh, she's
Okay.
trying to read him because they can't lie when she's
Yeah, he's
looking
trustworthy
out.
enough. We'll take you on a bit of a
Eyes,
ride, Werewolf.
eyes.
I don't want to have you travel too far. Bring you over to Strixhaven for a bit.
You guys
Wait,
be
Lucian
why
looks
alright?
to all of you guys.
Track to Valkek.
Listen, guys, as far as I'm concerned, whatever Zoral told us to follow you, we will do that until the job is done. We're loyal to her.
Okay,
Doesn't matter where we're going.
okay. I
Oh,
can guarantee
Could you
y'all
send
safety.
one of your runners to Zarl and just let her know that we're gonna be AWOL for a bit?
I mean, we can
For a
commune with
day.
her. It just takes a bit of a ritual. Should be fine.
Oh,
Alright, then
cool. You'll have
I
to
mean,
show
there's
me
a
that.
bunch of magic there.
It's
Um,
complicated. It requires being a part of the pack. Blah blah blah.
I mean,
Oh, no,
Okay.
I don't have to cast it. I just want to watch.
Ah.
okay. We can. Well, I can guarantee you guys safety. You should be all right there as long as you don't cause any trouble
I was like,
and
stay in the house.
dorm.
No interest in that.
You should be all right. Should be able to make some friends.
And just in case you had any interest, almost everyone there in their senior years, if you see them in, 2 different colors, they are one of us in power scaling, if you needed some sort of frame of reference. So, yeah, just be kind, and
I don't think it's only
most
one
people will treat
night.
you with kindness.
It's only one night. I doubt. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna be going.
Considering what we deal with in the
Oh, we
forest,
can't-
I'm sure we'll be fine.
We can't bring them to Strixhaven and not take them out to Fire Jolt or something. Like,
I
don't
don't
think that's a
think
good idea.
we're. I think we're probably gonna be mostly planning for the upcoming battle and catch up with Onyx. I doubt we're
I
going
have-
anywhere.
I have one question, if anything. Should we actually have clothing?
I mean, Onyx, what do you think?
Yeah.
Do what you do, man.
Miss Onyx, what do you think?
Actually,
I
wouldn't they
don't care.
become human again?
Is she saying I don't care? Oh shit, they're gonna turn into human because it's in the morning.
Because it's
He raised up a clawed hand and says, Zero's pack doesn't really do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
then we're
don't-
fine.
Not
You
getting
guys are
into
fine. You guys are fine.
No, though.
We
Well, I
have a
said go
problem. We have
full
extra
out.
clothes.
Yeah, hogs out.
Say
I
go
mean,
full
what?
out. Don't give a shit about
Start
what
with
anyone
the
says. Just
school
do it.
team.
We don't allow streakers, but do cover yourselves.
Just wear your loincloth, you'll be fine.
All
You have
right,
your
no
own
hogs out.
Didn't you know this? Why are you guys?
Are all of you ready
know
to go?
this?
Onyx.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second
Oh,
here.
big balls.
Kind
Did
of
you-
raises
why?
up her hand, does a little bit of chanting, and then you can see the fabric of reality get ripped open by that black kind of scratchiness her magic has. As you can see on the other side of this gate is Moss Haven, the outside of Moss Haven. Step on
home
through.
sweet home.
I'm gonna make sure all the water hooks are on through before I do.
Get them all
Okay, let's
diapers.
bring us. It's been so long. Where did I put it? Where is it?
We're just a couple of mossy boys.
How long has it been since we've been to Moss?
Home.
Definitely
7
weeks.
session. 7 session.
I think it's
been
Yeah,
a
happened
almost
like
a month in
we-
game.
Fucking hell. We've
Yeah,
missed
but-
it. Are we on vacation? Why is our vacation so
a
long?
month of school gone. School.
No.
Damn it.
Onyx literally said, "Oh, you guys are ahead of time. Just go do this. Save the
school.
world." I don't
the
give a shit.
The first thing I do when I get
I don't
into
mind.
Moss
Go,
Haven is
go
start
students.
coffee,
Go and
Stop
save the
recording.
world.
start
What?
coffee, go downstairs, and check out my ratings. And I'm gonna probably find that one of the episodes in particular has like 7,000 views. Like it's just been restreamed over and over again. And
Cyril.
come to the realization that Cyril is just watching one episode on repeat.
Okay, let me.
But the real question
That's
is,
actually-
what is
That
that
could be very
episode?
accurate, actually.
What is that episode? Here's the real question.
It's the one that Crowan and I were interviewing.
Hey!
Uh,
Holy shit, with these
Oh
werewolves.
shit, did we miss Mage Tower? That was supposed to be like this month, right?
It hasn't happened quite yet, but it's actually been pretty quiet. It's mostly just been handling school stuff and resource gathering on the whole situation. Okay, I'll unpause things. The werewolves are currently like kind of reeled over, looking very dizzy.
My heads!
This place smells so much different.
well, welcome.
I have
Going to come join
I have
us.
a question about Onyx.
I mean, they wouldn't be werewolves because of the eclipses.
I just have something to add quick here. As Crowan turns the corner, there are quite a large number of wild animals, and Larry kind of in the center,
Oh my god.
yammering to
Oh
them.
my god.
Lots of little plates scattered around, and you think you see on one of the couches a almost life-size stuffed doll of Crowan, kind of like a scarecrow.
Amazing.
What the fuck?
Till like you guys make the first step on the floorboard, and Larry says, "Oh shit, one guys, one." Oh, you guys are back? It's been how long has it been? Kind of floats over. Everyone can walk in.
I just wanted to make a kind of observation, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be an insight or whatnot, but it's clear at this point to Archie that his artificer craft is inspired by Merelda. Does that
Mhm.
shine through at all when Onyx looks at the new Bolero after having him pulled together from, Knights of
I mean, if
Restless Sleep,
so.
a la Merelda style?
She hasn't really said anything.
Okay, she's pretty much stone face. I just wanted to see if maybe that perked something up because, yeah, Merelda's
Go-
like,
wait, what
I
was the
think if
ghost's
she
name?
asked, I would openly be Larry.
Larry, yeah.
I think if she asked, I would say what my inspiration was. I have no reason not to, but if she hasn't made note, then I won't push it, I guess.
Say Lucian stumbles in kind of last, one hand over his nose.
Larry, what the fuck happened?
Were those animals?
Oh yeah. Well, when you guys left after a while, I started to try to find, new people to talk to, but there wasn't a lot of people coming by. Besides some of Alex's people, but they're a little bit scary. So, just made friends with some of the critters. They're not that hard to bribe with food. By the way, we're out of most of our food.
Oh,
My eyes
Okay.
focused on the giant scarecrow-looking thing. You were that lonely, huh?
Not much else to do when you're a ghost.
it's strikingly similar.
You
Yeah,
miss
it's a
me
bit of
that
an arts and
much?
crafts project. It's gonna make the rest of you, but I kind of ran out of materials. Might be missing
That's
a few
fair.
bed sheets too.
We can see who is his favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm wounded, Larry.
Ja, von finishing touch. Here's the werewolf head.
Don't put it like that. Werewolf's just like he's like just kind of looking at the whole structure and stuff. Huh. It's been a while since I've been in just a normal building. I don't really remember.
It's not usually like this, trust me.
It seems about right.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
anyways,
crazy here.
I have to tend to my heads. How are my heads? Oh my god.
I hand over your last head.
They're
Latest head.
Oh!
The latest
Finally!
head. Okay, I'm gonna be in the
So-
studio if anyone needs me. Is Onyx just kind of dropping us here? Or...
Onyx is sitting down and she wants to get like kind of an info dump on what you guys have been up to.
All right.
Lucian
well, I mean,
and
well, yeah. While everyone's kind of doing their thing, getting resituated, I said I was making coffee. I'll bring her a cup of coffee. Black, how
Testing?
she dig it, and
Testing?
then
Testing.
yeah,
I'm here.
I'm gonna go
I
check.
can hear you.
You're here. You're here.
Sorry, I might
I'm going.
disconnect.
No, you're fine right now, though. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fucking Jesus.
But yeah, I'm just gonna hop downstairs, check those ratings, come back up, and be ready for meeting time. I'm gonna leave Bolero in the den, though.
I grab a whole tray of coffee and tea for everyone.
Okay. So this is gonna be when Archie goes downstairs. Let me just pull you aside for a second, Archie.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what he
It's
meant.
been stolen.
So many secret bitches too. The fuck?
She could. He's going back to betray us again.
Every time.
That long rest button has not been working.
Oh my god.
Yours hasn't been working either, no?
No. You probably
What
understood
hasn't been
it started,
working?
So
Long rest button.
Oh, is it not working?
I just manually
working for
reset
us.
everything.
Yeah, I do that too.
It's working for me. Why is it working for me? Yeah, it's working for me.
Then I
Fuck.
probably need to reset the server.
Yeah, maybe.
That's fine. We don't need it.
You say that until you need it, and then you realize, oh shit.
I mean, it's not like we need to hit dice, so
Yeah.
everything else can
had
just
a long rest
manually reset.
already?
You rested the
Oh, that's
fucking
not-
slime place, yeah.
Oh, then I got my hit dice back.
We meant to buy some stuff as well.
Do you want to buy anything from the slime place also?
Hold on. Check the.
Post a couple of
I actually
store
didn't-
pages.
Yeah. Check your shop and just send Bunzo a DM. He'll probably add it.
Add my hit dice. Why can't I edit my hit dice? What?
Yeah, that's fine.
Matter of fact,
Should I get Visions of the Graves? That's it'll be fun if I get Visions of the Graves.
Wait, what is that? Wait, what did that one do?
The one that makes him say like his final moments of death or whatever.
Do
Dead
it.
body.
wow.
Do it.
I can tell
I-
you. Just asked. You don't need to look into my mind.
Not you, I'm talking about like in general. Like to like to speak with
Oh.
the dead, I can make them talk like the final
You really
10 minutes
Speak-
of the dead.
you speak with
My
us. You
God.
speak with you speak with our corpses first before you resurrect. How much plat do I have? Hold on. So I have these fucking gold pieces and converted.
Kinda sad we have no D&D for a while.
700
feeling the crash.
7,000 gold.
Oh, cats.
Oh.
In another 2 weeks.
Well, the thing is, like, okay, I was fine this week, right? Because battle was gonna be this week, so I was like, alright, that's fine. And then
Hold
Shu came in with a no, and I was like, oh, I can't
Oh.
do next week, I have a final. Son of a bitch. Real fucking sad, holy shit.
Oh, you can't recharge the 9 live stealer?
What?
I saw 9 live stealer in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you recharge it? I'm sad because I can afford it.
Wait, can you
Yeah.
send it to me? I want to read it. Just in case.
It should be in the chat if you scroll up
Be in the chat.
in general.
But like, the gist is it has like 1d8 plus 1 charges. There's +2 to attack and damage rolls. And if I score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points, it'll automatically. It must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or be instantly slain.
Yeah, it's so
I mean,
it's
it
also-
is OP. So, like,
but it's also cheaper
can
than
But it's
the
only
healing
a
stuff.
critical hit.
yeah, I know, that's funny.
It's also way cheaper than the healing stuff. And way cheaper than any of the weapons warning.
True, it doesn't make any
Weapons
sense.
warnings are like 50k each.
Doesn't make any sense. Tempted to get this, but I want to use my shield. I don't want to have to
Yeah.
waste my money like that stupid.
I
fuck.
was looking at Staff of
Great sword.
Healing. And then I was like, that shit expensive.
If we all pull together,
Yeah,
you'll
why
have
is
a
an
nice
uncommon
weapon.
weapon more expensive than the very rare one? What the
Like,
fuck?
I asked Bunzo. Literally, if I didn't ask Bunzo about it, he probably wouldn't lower the price of the fucking diamond. I literally was like, oh my god, 5,000, I'm gonna fucking crash. Like, I'm gonna sell my staff of Python, I still can't afford it, what the hell? And he was like, I think I'll just lower it to 500. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Because I'm the only one buying diamond in this goddamn party. Bitch ass!
AC does a half plate. Huh?
Was planning a whole scene with Crowin when he died, but he didn't show up, so now I'm sad.
AC. Oh, it's only 15.
Like, I have everything I want to say right down and everything. Man didn't show up. Sad.
I'm sorry.
Just dead.
I had my alarm, but I didn't wake up.
Man, I'm gonna ask for your V chat at this point and just fucking call you.
So alright, yeah, dude.
Shit! If my alarm didn't wake me up. Yeah, damn. I wanna get this 9 life stealer, but it's like I want it to be forever. I want to recharge the thing.
Yeah. Maybe you can get like someone to tinker it.
Yeah, we can ask about it though. Can we make this thing recharge? Every like few days.
Archie is level 9. I think he should be able to tinker it. No?
What?
Isn't
Wait,
he,
are
like,
y'all
pot
level
bottom,
9?
though? Yeah, we leveled up.
Oh fuck, yeah, you get. I forgot you mentioned it. I didn't know.
Yeah, click level up, buddy.
Might as well do that now.
Fuck. Hold on. Would you like to use subclass? What? Why would I have another subclass?
Choose the ones you already have.
Makes sense. No, I don't need another subclass.
Instead of true strike, I switch it out to resistance also. So I can just throw resistance on you.
Roll. Bam. That's 14. Populate spell good, yes.
You have concentration spells, I just don't use them. Just because it's not particularly great.
Oh, let's fucking go! Finally,
What happened?
I have level 3 spells.
Level
Nice!
3.
You can have Revivify as well now. So if I drop you, you can technically pick me up.
Yes, I do. Holy shit! I actually have Revivify. Holy balls! Now, how many spell slots can I have now? Wait a minute, let me Google this.
Alright, I can have more spells.
Oh, then Bunzo, since it's decided to left us unsupervised, I'm gonna go back to draw me.
Okay. 9.
I
have 2 spell
I'm
slots
trying-
for level 3.
I'm trying out acrylic paint markers, and don't tell Bunzo I bought a whole set for him just when he came down here. So like, it's
You
around
joined
$30,
together.
$40. It's around $40. So
Fuck me.
you
Let's
can
go
like
dance the curve.
Oh, that would be awesome. Hello? That's a good.
Oh, I could have an army of like 10 and have it all being paid for.
Dude, Bunzo's gonna cry. Don't do that to the man.
God. I'm already not doing that. Naturally, I could have like 6 zombies walking around me at all time. But
I
I'm
know,
not
but
doing
the
that.
thing is, like, yeah, but Bunzo said, yeah, nah, bro.
I said I was
we're
gonna
doing-
rework it so it's like just power up like one of my zombies.
Yeah,
That's all.
so just Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion's just
Right?
powered up at the moment, yeah.
That shit was funny, though.
And then thanks to the spell, I don't have to summon him ever again because he's always awake.
Fuck, do they not have Dark Brown? I need to have Cecil. I bought him so many shit. I feel like he's gonna flip when he come down here and realize.
Ah.
Shit. Oh no.
He's got to flip.
What?
No, I'm
What
running
are
What are
we
we
away.
going to flip?
He's got to flip.
Heard nothing. Shut the fuck up.
Hey
I
Onyx,
don't-
did you know that both your Lorehold professors are chilling in our basement?
What?
What?
Taps her fingernail consideration. I don't know if I care that much to check on that right now.
My ear perks
No.
up and I just run downstairs like, what the fuck?
It's alright.
Says too. What the fuck?
I took care of it. They're gonna run Bolero FM while we're away after those 40 episodes or so are up.
I told them that they have a debate show, but I kind of interlaced it with musical. No, I fixed it. I put musical interludes in between, so every 5 minutes or so we'll get a song, and it'll fade back into their argument. They'll talk right through the break and not even realize it.
That could work. Larry speaks up. Yeah, there was those two green guys. They saw me through the window, guys. Sorry. And they came to double check because ghost haunting the place, and didn't take them long to see the fireplace. And yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why did
Larry, it's all good. You might have just got me extra credit. So.
As far as I saw, they didn't touch nothing. They're just nerds.
That's still
Pardon my
weird.
manner of
Why
speaking,
They
did
didn't touch
Onyx.
anything.
I
They
swear
didn't
to
touch
God,
anything. It
those-
would be wet.
Listen, I'm just
Oh.
concerned for those guys who constantly break privacy of everyone here just to find out what the fuck is wrong. Like,
She kind of waves a hand. Yeah, sorry for that, but there's more pressing issues than what those two freaks are up to. I can assure you they're just curious. They mean nothing nefarious by it, blah blah blah. What have you all been up to since you've last talked to me? I need the rundown.
well, I'll give her the rundown of
Okay.
everything that happened, including the vision,
Looks at her
with
nice little notebook.
Sorrows, blah blah blah. Fact that we fight Borthak, the city of Plasmoid. Fact that we talk with Thrak, him being the assassination or the fucking whatever the fuck it was with used to work with the king, everything.
Okay.
Those two people.
Huh? The who?
The
Let's
fuck
write
did
all
you
that
say,
stuff down.
Mikey?
Cause there, we killed so many people.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay,
did do that.
because we didn't hurt.
Scratch. Well, been up to a lot, but you've managed quite well. It seems like this is a headache of a situation to try to untangle. But as far as I can tell, well, mainly, Drome isn't planning an invasion of Breland yet. It's all due to this eclipse situation. But if this Ash Lord dies, that could tilt the scales a bit, especially as most likely is the people behind that are likely the same people in Mornland. Breland being attacked from both sides would be quite bad. Kind of taps her foot. Well, I have some news on my side of things. Mornland hasn't really been much activity. They still seem to be more cautious. There hasn't been any more incursions into the school, luckily enough. Sorry, I ripped up my throat doing Queensley's voice. It hurt.
Sorry.
I was like, why are you gone for so long? These
I
two
was
got
happy
so
with the
many
voice.
secrets.
It just came at a cost.
Yeah, they were just down there fucking with my shit.
Oh my
Just
god.
broke in and started screwing with my setup, wondering how it worked.
Did
They
they
were looking-
touch my papers?
Like I said, nothing's been touched.
Nothing's been touched. They just
Yeah,
looked.
not touch my info shit, I swear.
But Merelda also has been able to at least confirm that there's no large movements, though it does seem like they're enforcing themselves in more, or building up in Moorlands, starting to get actual defenses prepared and proper settlements for their forces, which is concerning in its own way. But if we're able to stop this assassination and hope maybe draw out the people that are manipulating the drow, as well as those drow forces, that might be enough to stabilize Drome. And it sounds like the Coven's willing to help if we're able to deal with this problem of theirs, which means we would have Drome and Breland and some Strixhaven forces to deal with the Mournland problem more directly. Which also means I won't have some uppity sorceress trying to bomb our school back to a different reality.
Well, you know.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure the deal's up as well. With the
Huh?
2 months thing that we have in Morada, I think that's up a long time ago.
Check this out.
Like the deal I had with her.
Oh, we sorted out our own mess.
Okay.
For the moment, Mournland's still kind of unstable, but it hasn't gotten drastically worse. But that's why we're trying to move quickly now. Giving me a lot to consider. How many? The werewolves can sleep outside or wherever they want. That's not for me to
Pathetic.
worry about.
Oh, if those two see the werewolf, they're gonna freak.
I mean, they've seen werewolves before.
I mean, yeah, but like.
That could be a
the
test
one-
subjects.
I
Listen,
know,
as long as
I
I'm
know
up here,
damn
I'm pretty
well.
sure they won't show up. So if they're not already gone,
That could be touched.
I don't care about those two. Right, they're the furthest thing from my mind right now. They've actually done a lot of good digging for us and getting some obscure information. So you have to realize with eccentric people, they do things like this. They're just very effective in other ways. They're not good at social skills. Do any of you have any questions for me?
As you guys able to like maybe open the door down at the library? Yeah.
That's still
Or is that still-
isolated. Montrove is close to breaking in. He's quite excited for that.
Expected, yeah.
Oh, and where and or when, where do you want me to bring you back? Once you have some time to rest here.
I guess in a day?
Mm.
I feel like going as fast as we can might give us more time to convince Ash Lord guy.
And where's he?
Well, correct. What's the name again? I'm just gonna point at the map.
Ian shouts it from the back. Okay, I'll get what I need ready in order to get all of you there. I do think it would be good for you to spend a night here, considering how long you've been on the road. I'll get I'll get some food sent here too after I leave, because it sounds like your ghost took care of all that.
Yeah, well, not. Yeah.
He's not our ghost. He's like a ghost who hangs out here.
Yeah. He just likes to hang.
Resident ghost, maybe.
I'm gonna spend the evening cleaning up.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to my dragon for a bit about things.
Okay. Oh, how is she, by the way? Is Miss fucking?
As annoyingly happy as usual.
That's good.
I'll be back tomorrow then. Get some rest, all of you. Especially you, Crone. Looks like you need a lot of it.
I have a headache.
May we meet again.
Onyx
Well,
gives a
not bad.
half wave to that. So once she's gone, the other werewolves kind of timidly walk in and go to mumble with Lucian.
Alright. Time for me to clean up then. I'm gonna spend the whole evening cleaning the mess that
Anyone-
the animals made.
checks the basement. By the way, there'll be no signs of the lower hold professors.
Okay.
Yeah, they said
Weird
something
ass-
about a tunnel that goes deeper than we thought. They're probably somewhere in there.
I'm
Escape through
not
the tower.
surprised. At this point, they're gonna travel down there more than we do.
Yeah, no, I mean, they seemed interested on subterranean tunnels, so maybe
They're,
we'll hear a podcast about it.
they're curious about everything.
Yeah. You probably find like I'll probably say you probably find like a few extra scraps of paper, which have a very confusing page worth of notes. Like when I say confusing, it's like high-level academic language where you have to pull apart each sentence for what the fuck it means, and look up about 7 different words.
Archie, would you mind showing the werewolf around the place?
And
I
Sean,
mean,
what? Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah,
if you
I
guys
could
just
do it
point
too.
us to a stop, like bed of
Okay.
grass, we could just chill out until you're ready to go.
I
Place
mean,
is
do
pretty
you
cool.
guys, do you guys mind sleeping in bed on couches?
I mean, one of the werewolves scratch. We've been kind of just living out in the woods for a while. I don't really mind either or. Food is eventually brought to the place, by the way. You also have enough. I'd say you guys probably have enough extra bedding to like make some extra beds in the loft.
Yeah, because we have 8 beds and there's only 5 of us.
There's also
And there's
some
couches.
space in the loft, couches.
Yeah, they
I
can
mean,
just
there's
sleep
probably
on them.
some drier islands and Sedgemoor swamps just to the east of us, but
Mm.
I don't know. It sounds like it's wetter than I would like to sleep in. You're welcome to stay here.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I think we'd rather stay here. Don't want to get too far.
Yeah.
This
Probably
is a lot. We're not used to. I think this was what dimensional travel.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. We're
Yeah,
just gonna
we definitely we traveled dimensions for sure. This is Strixhaven. This is a central hub.
Mm.
We're kind of in between all of the quasi-elemental and elemental planes.
I think only one of us here knows as much about magic, though. Only enough, really, to the basics.
Oh,
But
if you wanna
ah,
clean yourself up also, there's a cleansing stone in the bathroom right there. You can just touch it and you should clean yourself up.
they would definitely go and do that.
Is it
Come on,
out
very
of
fluffy
bounds?
looking.
Like, they showed the slightest interest in magic, and I'm the biggest nerd. I know if Sean was here, he would take them out to a lecture. Can I take all the werewolves to a lecture?
It's like evening right now.
Well, we're staying for like a couple days, aren't we?
It's saying for a
Or
day.
just the night and then taking
Yeah.
back off?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, technically we can move it a little bit. I mean, and I don't know like how long it will take until they have an attack again. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, Zero will be sending out a scout. Keep an eye on the area. If the scout gets there and Ashlor's bodies are dead, then we failed. But scout could get there ahead of time, and then we might know for a fact we're good.
Might be good to do that then, just in case.
I mean, the scout's already on the way. We're just kind of
Yeah.
waiting at this point.
How about would 2 days suffice, Archie? Would 2 day be
What was that,
alright?
sorry?
Would 2 day be alright?
In 2 days, I could reassign my infusions that I have, and I could make those +1s I gave you previously in bowtie form into some sort of resistance. Your pick. I've
this-
already done myself. I'm fire retardant now.
Well, I guess we can do like maybe 2 days then. I'll send a sending stone to Onyx later. And make it 2 days so you can rest. We all can all rest for a bit as well.
Hmm.
You can ignore me. I'm just so massively.
I have to send a letter as well. So let me go do that.
We just got a letter. We just
We
got
just
a
got a
letter.
letter. Wonder who it's from.
I'm gonna, after done cleaning out, I'm gonna start writing a letter to Althea, and if I can have sending stone from Montrose to catch up with the man as well, that would be good. Oh, I do have his. Yeah, I'll just send him stone. It's Montrose.
You just go meet him in his office.
I'm busy.
And sending stone is like 20 words per.
You
just come
change
in.
it.
It's always been 20 words
What do
per.
you
I
mean
just
20
I
words?
just misread sending stones. It was my B. No
I mean,
cell phones
they don't have a
in D&D
limit to
allowed.
use, right?
Yeah, change it right there. Anyway,
I'm
Yeah, I'll do that.
literally God.
I
I am literally.
I am literally God. What the hell?
I can change what I want.
Your life means nothing to me.
Ugh. Alright, couple days of rest for the gang, which is good. The werewolves do seem timid about heading out anywhere, but they
Yes,
also
they will.
probably are liking just in a chill environment again. That might be why they're acting weird. They're used to constantly being on the move and shit.
Live life.
And I'll say, if you guys are here for a couple of days, Onyx would recommend probably the next day, after checking in on when you're actually wanting to go,
Mhm.
it might be worth talking with the Splinter faction first before you go to Gordon, because they might have evidence about the assassination attempt or something that
Splinter?
you might be able to. That the faction of Drow that aren't really interested in fucking with shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, I have to talk to Drow. Oh, they're gonna kill me again.
The drow.
But yeah, that might be worth going to first before you go talk to the Ash Lord. Otherwise, just kind of be. You're just gonna have to try to convince him with whatever evidence you can bring. But other than that, you guys have another day. Oh yeah, you gave lower hold professors like some tapes to fill up, was it? Archie? Paunch, muted. Never mind.
It's gone.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just clicking in the background. I didn't want you to hear my keyboard. Yeah, no, I gave them, like, there's loads of blanks on my desk. Yeah, I told them the magical way I do it, which, like, encode thoughts isn't, like, hard for them to pick up as a cantrip, and yeah, they have access to all my blanks, so.
I'll say probably sometime during the night, or at least very early morning, almost like a Christmas stocking, at least 12 hours worth of tapes have been filled up and are probably sitting downstairs in the dungeon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to edit through these. I don't think my my plan's gonna work very well. Yeah, on top of the pile of tapes, does it say episode 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'll work on this.
I'm gonna move all the papers from downstairs up to under the bed. And if Lucian is sleeping in the living room, he's gonna sleep. He's sleeping a lot on the couch.
They're probably sticking to like the
careful,
loft, sniffing around the garden.
Cecil, those are really wet. One sec.
Why is it wet? Why is the couch wet?
No, I told him he could sit there. The papers are wet.
Why is my paper wet?
I mean, most people's paper is
I
Gives that
tried to
aura
tell
to
them
'em for
they
looking.
didn't touch things, but they have a wet aura. They have a wet vibe.
Ugh,
One of them
there
does.
goes my research paper.
It dries clear. It's not making the ink. That's probably the confusing part about it. It's wet, but it doesn't actually wet anything, you know? Sensation of wetness without the wetness.
Sensation of
Wet.
wetness.
Oh, I hate this.
It's
I
the
hate
feeling
Dry
you
water.
get when someone says moist.
I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I hate all of this. Why are they doing this?
Not quite sure. Doesn't. I don't forgot to. Oh no, excuses.
I guess if you guys want to fiddle with anything on your character sheets before you are continuing on your adventures, feel free.
Right.
I'll
I was
do
gonna
another
ask.
roll of a shop for what Strixhaven has in store too.
Okay. I
But
was
go
gonna
on.
ask
yeah,
Punch.
still be expensive.
Punch, what was the list of items again? Because I saw there are a lot that you sent me, but I'm not sure which one you can make.
Oh, okay, so I only have the infusion for the create magical item. So I don't have any of these except for replicate magical item right here up to level 6. I'll just copy and paste it to you. This is the stuff I can make.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
And you can make a list of these?
I can make I have 3 infusions and it takes me a long rest to switch them around. So right now the +1s you have are like lesser infusions I had when I was earlier level. And I can switch them out now for either one of these magic items, which keep in mind they cost attunement, or I can switch them out for the other thing I took was making armor give you a resistance. So I can edit your armor, whatever it is, to give you resistance so that you and it's up to the DM. Is clothing armor? Because that's a like if a wizard isn't wearing armor but I enchant their robes,
Oh.
is that a thing?
That
No,
I,
they
I
need
feel
to
like
be
that's
wearing.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
the thing in
Yeah,
That's
bonus.
probably fine.
Let me read through this and then I'll. Just give me 2 seconds.
So essentially, like just a lowdown of what each does. An alchemy jug makes 1 of 8 substances. I think it's like wine, mayo, slime. Like it's a bunch of different random shit. Bag of holding is obvious. Tap of water breathing is obvious. Goggles of night let you see in dark vision. Non-magical for 120 feet or something. Rope of climbing is exactly how it sounds. It's like a grappling hook that's easy to climb. Sending stones, we already know. Wand of magic detection, cast magic detection. Wand of secrets is kind of a wand just specifically for finding hidden doors, which has very little use in 5e.
Only in dungeons.
6th level enchantments. Boots of elven kind make it so everywhere you step, you leave no sound and you get advantage on stealth checks. Cloaks of elven kind, if you're hiding, you have advantage on stealth checks, and enemies have disadvantage on wisdom checks to find you. Cloak of the Manta Ray you can activate to gain a swim speed and the ability to breathe underwater. Eyes of Charming allow you to cast Charm Person 3 times a day. Gloves of Thievery give you give you a bonus on. Sorry, I'm doing these off the top of my head. A bonus to doing sleight of hand checks to open things, essentially, or thieves' tools checks. Lantern of Revealing has a radius and essentially reveals all invisible targets. Pipes of Haunting, not entirely sure. I didn't even commit it to memory, so it's probably worthless. And Ring of Water Walking lets you walk on water. Pipes of Haunting, I just looked up. They have 3 charges, and you can expend 1 to cast an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature within 30 feet that hears you must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Here's the
If you
thing.
wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile automatically pass the throw.
Here's the thing. We're about to fight drowns, and darkness is like very much a thing for them.
It's not magic darkness though.
Yeah.
If they magic darkness, it still doesn't work.
No, the thing is, like, we can technically get Lantern of Revealing because there's a lot of assassin in between them. We fight a bunch of them before. So I was thinking maybe we could get that.
Yeah. But the problem with the Lantern of Revealing is it only really reveals people in invisibility. Like light-wise, it's just a basic torch. Burns for 6 hours, 30-foot radius. But invisible creatures are visible as long as they're in the lantern's light. So the problem is, like, they're just gonna cast darkness on us. They're not gonna make us invisible, and darkness will snuff out this torch.
Mm-hmm. Haha.
So,
Hmm.
it might be worth taking a resistance to poison armor. That's one of the things I can make you. And then if you're worried about getting stabbed by a drow assassin and dying, you can take half poison damage.
That
might pass out if you fail to save, but
Yeah, that might be good then, because I also have resistance on me as well, like cantrip resistance. Yeah, just
the
do
cantrip
the
resistance isn't gonna do much, but
yeah. Let's just do the resistance on the cantrip on the armor part, because I do have an uncommon glimmerware.
okay. So you're gonna lose 1 AC, but you are going to gain resistance to poison damage.
No, it's almost my AC is not a problem. It's almost like it's never been there in the first place.
No problem. That's the night though. Did we hear we're staying here for 2 nights? Can I get another long rest in? If I work through the night, can I get 2 8-hour shifts? I'll take exhaustion if I can. Okay, I'll take exhaustion if I need to. But I will also edit Crowan's armor. What do you want for your resistance?
Slashing.
Resistance to slash? I think it has to be a magic damage.
Oh, does it? Oh, God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, or thunder.
It's necrotic.
Okay. You have necrotic resistant armor, and you lose +1 to attack on your weapon, because I think that was the former infusion. Attack and damage on your weapon.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, I'm presumably tinkering until we go then if I'm working a double shift here, so whenever the party's ready to head off. Oh, I have 500 gold too. I'll check out what's going on in the shop here.
Yeah.
Yep,
What have I been
sir.
staring at for a while?
Merchant inventory, right?
Yeah.
Planewalker and Devil Keep. Oh, right, you just posted it. My thing just didn't want to work.
Oh,
The
there's
oath
an
bow.
oath bow here.
It's only
Oh,
4K.
no. Oh, it's so cool.
It's so cheap.
What is it?
Oath bow is a ancient elven bow that essentially you name a target and the bow will just hunt them to the ends of the earth. And whenever you're fighting that target, you can use a command word and deal like a bunch of fucking extra damage, and like it's just sick. It's like the quintessential elven bow.
Here's the thing. Does anyone want that?
Like anyone uses bows.
I don't
Would have
have
been
a
for my skeleton, but I
I'm
can't
not
speak,
using
so
a bow.
it makes it pointless.
It
So
also
like,
requires attunement, and your skeleton cannot attune. No. I
yeah,
refuse
so
to let the
just
skeletons
in-
attune.
You've already given one
That's
achievement.
fair.
That's already fine. That's
What is prayer bead?
Mithril splint armor.
Hold on, I'm editing this thing.
given the circle of human purification, not just human impression.
Beads made of aquamarine, black pearl, topaz.
Does that mean I can't?
I
Does that
need-
mean I don't need to attune to the Stranger
Uh-huh.
Spark anymore?
For Shatter
Do I
Spike?
swap the attunement?
Shatter Spike is an attunement, yeah.
I lose my 1+1 on Shatter Spike though.
Oh, wait, I did give
Oh, you
I have
lose your.
resistance.
you lose whatever +1 I gave you to Shatter Spike, but you still get them as an attune.
Oh wait, what? Oh, and then I edit this for no reason.
Oh, one of you can fly wings of flying. Expensive as shit though.
Oh, why would
Yeah,
we
like I
fly
don't
when
take
you
away
get
your
shut down?
attunement. I'm just taking away that +1 infusion.
Ah, okay, I see.
Every time you fly, you get shut down.
What type of healing potion can a brother get with 500 gold?
Don't you guys have like a 3,000 gold point worth of like gems as well? Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
Y'all
do you
have
have that,
that.
yeah?
I don't have any gold because in character I don't take gold unless it's given to me. So I have 549 gold pieces right now.
They
I
would have
would've-
given you the
Six
gem.
Yeah,
silver.
we would have given you the gem. We wouldn't just left you out, my guy.
What's the oath book? Wait, hold on. Can you explain
We
what the
each
oath
remember
book does
gems,
again?
at least.
Yeah.
I don't have. I think I just sold them then. That's included in my total.
So add
Yeah.
300 plat then to your Archie. And Oathbow question. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. In addition, they can't get benefit from cover. You suffer no disadvantage due to long range, and if you hit them, you deal an extra 3d6 piercing damage. Figure out, you can only have one such sworn enemy at a time.
Did you just say 300 plat?
I mean, it's 3,000 gold worth of gems. It was the
Yeah.
Halloween present.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I know. I did not.
Who
take
uses a
that.
bow though?
I do want to get
No
some
one
sort of
really.
bow for my boy.
No one uses a bow. I mean, I could use a bow. I don't have any.
And so
ranged
can you?
abilities.
For how it
Usually in the
works
back line
too.
anyway.
For
Yeah.
how it works too, for what it's
Wouldn't make
worth,
any
like you
sense.
choose one enemy, that's your sworn enemy, but then they die, you can't choose another one until the next day. So this is like a boss killing weapon.
Yeah.
Here's a quick question.
Does anyone want those wings of flying too? Jesus,
What?
that's
Yeah, wings of
huge.
flying.
Wings
I mean,
of
60
flying.
feet of them flying. It's pretty...
That? Hold on. Where is that? Wings of flying? Fucking. Hold on.
It's also not that
Wings
expensive.
of flying. Wondrous item. 5 grand. 5.5 grand.
Gives you a flying speed of 60 feet. Oh my.
Gives you an hour,
Yeah.
so it lasts for an hour, and you can't use it again for 1d12 hours once they disappear.
But it's in action, and then it's 1d12 hours of free flight.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Fucking-
it only lasts for an hour.
And it-
Like, says specifically lasts for an hour or
Oh,
until you
1
repeat the
hour.
command words as an action.
Literally
Okay.
situational.
You can use them like
Ooh.
twice a day, or
Yeah.
if you're lucky, way more than that, because you can't use them again for 1d12
Nah.
hours. So if you low roll,
Never mind. That's much worse than 3.5, where you just had permanent wings. That's not
Yeah,
worth
nah.
for 5k. I kind of just want to like. Ken, you said that healing potions are more or less a dime a dozen, right? Can I just throw some money at superior healing?
yeah.
Excuse me.
So that's kind of all I want. Like,
Wait.
I make everything I need.
Your
just need
healing
juice,
is
baby.
500 gold.
500. Okay.
Yeah. How many you want to get?
Well, that's one. I've got 3,000, I guess.
What?
I'm getting at least one, and then with my 3k, I'm gonna look at the shop a little more, just see if there's nothing I'm missing. But I think like I'm attuned out. I think I'm fucked.
Yeah, this is the other thing too.
Eat more tears.
And so what is a necklace of prayer bead?
I need to consider giving you guys one more attunement slot on the next level. Prayer beads. Let me look.
Actually,
I
never
would
mind.
like to
I'm
get
none
a
of
scroll
those.
of Liamon's tiny hut.
A scroll of Liamon's tiny hut.
Damn, I
Oh.
can't
Yeah.
use
I
slugs.
mean, our size are rich already.
Huh? Oh, you
Already
can
have that as a
ritual it?
ritual, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I do not want to scroll of Lehman's tiny hut.
I've been using that one when we camp.
A lot of these prices are usually accurate, but then you got shit like a long sort of warning for 60k.
Anything with warning is like
Why?
50.
9
wanna get a-
grand for a folding boat?
Some of them are very strange, and yet sometimes I've like looked up the price calculators for stuff, and it's usually accurate. So I don't understand. Beyond my comprehension.
Can I get an elemental gem?
Where is it on there?
The Plane Walker, 864 gold.
Sure, just take off the gold. I'll throw it in the inventory.
Okay, let me calculate.
Okay, I got a total of 5 superior healing.
I'll add those. Or actually, no, you should be able to add those yourself because you already have one in your sheet.
Just add the plus. Yeah, cool. Cool. Good to go there. I got 100 plat if anyone needs some extra spending change.
What is this? What is this thing? 56. Guess I can get the
Damn. Also would be really good
plus bow. Yeah, plus 1 to crossbow.
if all of us weren't spellcasters.
I'll probably get one of those heavy crossbows as well.
Yeah, no, we need
Imagine playing
we need
a ranger.
An arcane archer would have been perfect in this setting, though. Can you think of how many fucking cool arcane arrows you could get? Like, you just needed to play fucking all the green arrow, and then you're good.
The
Yeah,
fuck
we
is a
add that
wand of
too.
fear?
I think I might have almost thrown out my voice doing that
Oh,
Queensley shit.
Yeah, you only had. That's bad though, because you only did the voice for like a solid minute or so.
Dude, that was real gravelly and low. I was very proud of it, and it hurt though.
It was great. I'm sad they couldn't hear it. Just show up
that makes it
downstairs
better.
and talk to. Yeah,
God, wand of fear is
some of his best work.
11,000?
You missed it.
And how much is the spells?
Which spell?
So I'm buying.
No, the wand of fear
just
is
general.
11,000 gold point.
What's up?
Well, there's a bunch of scrolls in there you could buy that are
Oh
in
my
prices.
god.
I'm not buying the scrolls. I'm buying them.
Let me get adamantine splint.
Adamantine splint. Okay,
That's the one. The scrolls are.
Me trade that in
there.
for the mithril splint.
These are like the custom ones I added.
Me trade the mithril splint for the adamantine splint.
I'll do Crowan's thing real quick here, and then we'll
Why not?
focus on your stuff. Blue, apologies.
Give me adamantine.
Mantite
I want
split.
anti-crit.
I have added it. You can. How much is the mithril? You were gonna sell the mithril?
Yes.
I actually think there is a price check on this thing that I have. What I should do next time for secret meetings, unless it's like uber secret, is just drag Octo into stuff so we can record it for the stream.
Please, I need it for fucking notes, man. The amount of time.
I'll just shut up. You do your thing.
You can actually trade the mithril splint for the armor, the adamantite.
So I can trade it in?
Yeah. So
Nice.
you don't no gold, just trade the armors.
Woo! Let me delete this shit then.
Okay. Clue, what are you
Nice.
doing? Sorry, let me turn you up a bit.
Secret.
I was buying some spells.
Okay, what are you looking to get?
I'll just
There
type it
should-
all out.
Get it, baby.
Classic wizard. Well, yeah, you can already do the calculations for the cost because that's part of the whole thing, right? I just need to add them
Yeah.
onto your sheet.
Oh, you don't add the sheet. I just didn't know how much it would cost. That's all.
Oh
Well, it
yeah, if
should
you're
be-
thinking of getting rid of the Python there, Siren, you probably should. I don't think it's worth an attunement slot.
Hey, the thing is, like, I don't know what to replace it with.
Let's get you Oath Bow. Why not?
I can't shoot fucking bow for shit, bro.
Why not?
Does it make any
What's your
difference with your
dexterity?
spells?
I mean,
Or
I have.
forget the bow.
I
You don't have any
mean,
ticks.
I only have.
No dex?
Yeah, I don't have any decks.
Damn.
Does any of you guys have decks?
I have 15.
My dex is 11.
Well, I have 9. I can't use this shit.
I have 15.
What are you using? You're the only other person
That
that uses
Ring
a
of
weapon.
Resistance Necrotic could just... Like, if we managed to get
Steal
that on
slow.
someone...
Oh yeah.
I would, but
You're
I'm
literally the only other person that uses a weapon.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I get double resistant, do I just get immunity?
No, you
What?
don't.
No,
It doesn't
Yeah,
stack.
see, there's no point in getting it. I already have resistance in the necrotic because I'm an ASMR.
Double resistance.
Well, I have 1,049 gold pieces I could lend to someone's cause if they wanted still. I stocked up on health potions and I'm good now.
Oh yeah, I should probably buy more health potions because I couldn't trust anyone to have health potions.
Well, it's just nice to have them on you too, right? Like,
Because right now, all my 3 attunement is all the shit that.
Flame tongue scimitar, you say?
oh, that's sick.
Using that, so let's sell that.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, by the way, America, if it wasn't fucking clear, this is a roleplay session to make up for all the combat.
You're gonna have nothing to do with this.
Number crunchy.
Swearing is in the it is like just gonna it's enough.
Give me a persuasion roll, Blue, as you're selling
Persuasion.
that.
Be that's persuasion. Not 20.
Oh, all right, all
Huge.
right.
I
Well
should
then,
probably.
because they're gonna buy under cost, but with a natural 20, you get a pretty good deal. 4,000 gold for the flame tongue scimitar.
Nice.
Can I sell my stuff of Python as well? Because I'm not using it. I think it's like kind of underwhelming now that we're higher level.
4,000. 300. 400.
Yeah, it's 400.
Okay, so I have 700 plan.
Nice.
So does Crowan.
Yep. Be rich, boys.
But so can I sell my stuff of Python as well?
Now we have money.
1 second.
Yeah,
Fine.
now we have money. I don't know what the fuck I spend it on, but we have money.
Everything's still gonna
I
cost
have
like
a bunch
10k
of shit.
for something.
Yeah.
You guys could unite your money together. Let me look here for Staff of Python.
Can delete this from inventory.
Welcome to endgame D&D magic items. Fucking bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Numbers are made up and don't matter.
Long sword of warning, 66k, even though it's uncommon. Motherfucker.
Does it say what it does? Damn it.
My god.
I'll rebrand it.
Like, I look at a lot of these and you're just like, oh, for cleric, oh, for warlock, oh, for that, for this. And I'm just like, I can't use any of this. I'm a fucking sorcerer.
Give me persuasion check, Cecil.
Like, I can't do any of it.
Cecil, sweet, thank you.
I'm gonna roll again.
Why'd you get a roll
Not
again?
really bad. Because I have favor of the gods.
You really... My divine right, I will make this sales good. What the fuck,
Come
dude?
back after every short
Close.
rest. What the fuck you want me? I can't use anything beside from this because
I
it's a
wish
short
I took
rest.
distort value.
That'll be
Could
funny.
you imagine how fucking horrific distort value would be for a DM? Just like we're already bartering with like hundreds of thousands of like gold pieces. And it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, I want 20% off. Like,
There you go. Now I got the spell they
So-
hate.
Hell yeah, dude.
1500 gold for Staff of Python.
1500.
nice.
1500, right?
So Visions of the Grave is a level 5 spell. Right?
Yeah, level 5.
And I'm guessing you're looking to get a spell scroll of it in order to copy it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
That's a really cool spell.
since it's necromancy and just half the price, yes, to learn it.
Gonna be about.
Is that
Let's
Just
do a private
We have
roll.
extra potion of healing. Does everyone have potion of healing, actually?
Yeah,
I
got
know
a
y'all
bunch
don't
now.
use it. Yeah, I know y'all don't use it much, but I'd rather have everyone have at
Yeah, I
least
have
one.
superior healing.
2,500 gold for that spell scroll, Plu.
2,500? Okay. Look at that'll be half one. That's 2,500.
Elemental, crystal, and healing potions.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
can use
custom
them.
spell, Blue?
What?
Is that a custom spell? Like, is that
Yeah, that's
from
custom.
something?
That's from the the expanded. The necromancy
That's so
expanded.
fucking cool. I love that.
Necromancers are kind of vanilla, so we tried to add more.
No, it's sick.
Okay, America.
I've never seen that spell before, and I kind of want to steal it now.
If you can remove the cost of gold for that. How many healing potions do you want to get, America? Superior healing potions are 500 a pop. You can add that elemental
One
gem.
superior healing.
One?
Yep.
Okay. Don't you have another elemental gem still in your pocket?
I already
No.
used it.
Yeah.
Use it while fighting the thing and make a room into a steam room. Remember?
No.
That was a while back. I don't blame you.
Isn't
God, it's
that
a full
Jin
memory.
Temple?
Yeah, in the Jin Temple, where I was
Oh,
in
that's
between the fucking fire and the water. It was great time, motherfucker.
Okay, America's still got a good chunk of change.
I have two
Yeah.
superior. I have two superior. Does anyone else need healing potions?
Let's
No.
Yeah.
After you have one.
Yeah, I've always had one. I just never use them.
Mhm. No, just in case. Like you have one. Archie have a fuck ton now. And
I
still
have
have like
500
gonna-
now.
Be right
I've always
back.
had my
Good.
robe,
Give me
I
like
just never
15
used
minutes
it.
here. BRB.
Smoke break.
My robe has 4 potions of healing. I just
Nice.
never use them.
Cause I have two normal and two superior.
Yeah,
Just
2
in case.
normals. So I've used about a total of like 4. That's 39.
I also have Master Wound now, so we'll be able to pop a fuck ton of healing.
Now I get the multi-attack with this.
What the fuck?
Which damage does this do now?
Punch, what is that?
It's a
Excuse me?
Wiimote.
What the fuck?
So I'd be chewing on it.
New blue raspberry flavor.
Oh, God.
So good.
I want to tell everyone about this. I haven't told you yet, Punch. I bought Bunzo
Mhm.
a
That's what
60 acrylic paint markers. Cost me $40.
Oh,
But
cool.
yeah, I was waiting for him to come down here to see it. But he's gonna flip out and he's gonna
That's so
fucking
cool.
murder me because I spent so much money on it.
No, that's awesome. Tell him to shush up, and if he doesn't shush up, break his spindly little legs.
That's fine. I know where all the neurons is. Go for those.
I miss that guy. I'm jealous of you. I
Good.
want to play some more Magic with him, even though he's atrocious. Plays blue all the time.
How was it? I never really played those or know about those before. How bad does it go? I've heard a story about it.
Well, just like all of the elemental archetypes in Magic, blue is the one that tells you no all the time. So you'll play a card and it'll be like counterspell. No. My turn. Okay, I'm gonna play some stuff and then I'm gonna leave some mana open and I'm gonna wait for you to play a thing and then counterspell. No, my turn again. Like they're just the guys that like to do it themselves.
How does that kind
But-
of sound like one though?
He told me in confidence that he's like, I don't even want to sleeve my Magic deck just so I can make neckbeards cringe when I shuffle.
I absolutely hated that sentence, but I feel like that's just Bunzo. So it can.
Good shit. It checks out.
Yeah, it checks out. I will make it up there one day. One day I'm gonna graduate, and one day I'm gonna make it to Canada.
You'll live in
A lot of fun up here, lots of space, not as many people, big
Listen,
mountains.
Everyone's
As
so
long as I
nice.
don't die by then, I should be fine. This shit going on right now, I don't know how long I'm gonna live.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild. I just saw that our idiot prime minister is meeting with the president, and who knows what that's gonna do. I don't think he thought the tariffs through all that much when he imposed them, because the US gets like 60% of their lumber and paper from Canada. So that's not gonna work in the way he thinks it's going to.
He doesn't think.
Well,
That's the thing.
I fear that like he talks off the top of his head when he's like in person, but I'm starting to think he has nefarious underdoings, you know? Like he's playing the fool and then going home and doing his homework and shit. Because the stuff he's doing, it doesn't seem very well thought out in the moment, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing exactly what he said. He's trying to run US like it's a fucking business. And
Yeah.
you know.
I'm looking at it now. I look at all this and I'm just like, this benefits him, but not the others.
Yeah.
So I want to see how it goes.
He's gonna piss off a lot of people before whatever happens.
I want to
I
see how
don't think
long
it'll
it
be
takes.
Trump causes the next world war, but
Yeah.
he's gonna have a strong opinion on it, I bet.
Oh, 100%. Excuse me? Yeah, no shit. Like, hello? This dude is a fucking, like... I've seen so many people talk about him and stuff. My family, like, it's funny because my family, for the first time ever, my family just don't vote. Because we don't really,
They
like...
just don't hope?
Don't vote. Like,
Don't
vote.
vote.
for-
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
hope.
my
I
bad.
went way darker with that.
Yeah.
They just
My-
don't hope.
My accent is not the best when it comes to conversation. Either way,
No, you're fine. I'm not making fun of what you said. It's just really funny to imagine a family with zero hope
oh my
and
god.
just like not voting because of that reason. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, we're done with just like, the world. But I'm not making fun of your accent. The wordplay was funny.
Oh no
Siren.
no. The accent was not joking. I genuinely have a bad accent. That happened too many times for it to be your fault.
You speak pretty good English, actually.
Anyway.
If I add, yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah,
like I
your
said,
family doesn't vote.
usually. But this year my dad just like, so how do I send in the ballot?
Yeah.
Just randomly out of nowhere. It's like, how do I send in the ballot? And I'm just like, oh my god.
My headset is dead, so I'm listening to you through shitty earbuds as well. So that could also be a very big contributing factor.
Don't worry about it, man. Your mom's I talked to Buns like man was like, huh?
Wow.
He just does that anyway. So that might not have even been you. That might have just been you talking and him looking up into the, top right corner of the room, just staring off into space. And you caught him in a moment.
That happened a lot. Man was not there
I do
anymore.
the same thing. Just not looking. I'm not in this realm.
I do that sometimes too, but I usually just snap back and I understand what he says. But maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I do that a lot too, actually, where I go, what? And then before the person can answer, I'm like, oh yeah, and answer them. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? Why do you even... I'm like, my brain had to buffer.
Yeah,
Give me an
it's like
answer.
you have... It's
Give
like
me a
you
place
have too
around
many
there, too.
tabs. Yeah, it's the same thing as like when you have too many tabs open. You have like to scroll a bit. And then you found it and you're just like, oh yeah.
My buddy Jesse runs legitimately, I'm not even shitting you, 64 tabs and knows what all
Oh
of
my
them are.
god.
And
That's kind of what
I'm
I
like,
have right
close
now.
them. Just fucking close it. Oh, you're one of those. Octo, no.
No, I'm not one of those. I preemptively open YouTube tabs to watch them, and then I just never watch them.
Yeah, but then
my
when
god, I do
your
that.
shit crashes and it logs back in with all of your tabs, then that shit all plays at once, and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
Just trying to close it before the cacophony hits you.
It doesn't play them all at once. Which is glorious.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Look at my YouTube page right now.
The thing is, my computer doesn't betray itself. That's the funniest part, because every time it like closes and I open it up again, as long as I don't click open on the tab that it's play on, it doesn't play. Because he just like, no, I'm not killing myself to this. Which is the best shit.
That's
Also,
insane,
Jesus fucking
like,
Christ, Octo, I've never seen anything that bad.
it's not that bad.
Well, DM's calling the 15,
That's pretty close.
he said we're done by 10. He said 3-hour session. So I wonder if we're going a little bit later, or they're just a little epilogue before we're done, or...
Oh, this is only 2 hours and a half. I think.
So
Is
it's
it
like
not?
2.5 right now, yeah.
Hey, it's
Well,
2.5 hours.
Well, you could
Oh,
minus
is
a
it?
couple of minutes
Yeah.
just because snow took a while to get in.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
right,
sure.
we started later, that's why I'm...
Yeah,
Oh, what player?
I'm, like wasting time finding icons for items and all.
I know Bunzo saying he doesn't want to make one for Lucian and all, but I'm pretty sure he made one for Lucian before. He just lost it.
Well,
If I
maybe.
remember correctly.
I don't think it has a. Oh, well, no, I think it will post it in the chat. Somewhere.
But, you'll come to realize this also, when you're DMing digitally, Siren, he might have folders of NPCs, and when he set up the map, that NPC was on the map, so it was easy for him to get to. But now if he went through his archives, it might derail the session for 10 minutes just to get the right guy. So he just dragged a
No.
dude over.
I already felt that. I'm experiencing it right now. I have a folder specifically
You
for
gotta save
NPC,
file.
and I'm just scrolling through the one shot, and I'm just like, oh my god, why are there so many? Why did it make so many?
Oh, who's on my side for that one shot, by the way? Blue, are you and my
Yep.
team for that, or
Yeah.
Yep.
opposite? Damn.
So
Who I got? I don't have America.
no, you
Snow?
are with Snow, Octo, and Epic.
Hello.
Oh, okay, I am with Octa.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
new guy. I'm sorry, I have to split the two veterans because we got
Two
two
teams.
noob on both sides, so I have to even it out.
Oh, it's no problem. I went overboard again for a one-shot character. I got like a whole connected backstory to one of my girlfriend's ex-characters.
Well,
like,
here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. If this go well, I will run a campaign.
Yay.
awesome. Well, I hope he lives then.
Goes
I have been
horribly
talking
wrong.
a mad
I-
amount of shit though, so
We
feel
live
free
Most
to just
likely-
off me.
Most likely he will live. Most likely, because I did plan and balance everything out for both games, like both groups, so that they have a high percent chance of living. Unless you
Are we
fuck
going
him.
PvP after? It would be a
Well-
waste if we didn't. It
Well,
doesn't
if
have
you
to
guys
be canon,
want.
but we have a 4v4 party. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's
I mean,
get on the field after.
I
Let's
just
fight. I want
maximize.
to see who's better.
if you guys want to, but here's the thing: you got a bunch of newbies on one side, and then you got one newbie on your side. So like,
Good.
you know,
How should be.
they also have a cleric. You guys don't.
Yeah, I don't play rogue very often. I'm
Healer?
usually the
I
support.
don't know what we
but-
have on our
I'm a healer. I'm a healer.
You're
I
a
slap
fucking
people.
monk. You slap and you yield.
Yeah, I slap people alive.
Monk.
Yeah, he's a
Party
monk.
is
want-
full of healers. What do you mean?
I'm talking about
Oh
one
no,
shot.
we're talking about the one
The
shot.
one shot. I'm
So
a
this
healer.
is-
I
They were-
push and I
I
slap
always call you by your name.
with healing magic.
They were asking if they can do PvP later since it's 4-4-4.
Like after the one shot, it's a 4v4. Why not, right?
I mean, sure.
non-
I mean, if
non-
listen, if
non-canon.
everyone's agreed to it, everyone want to play it, I'll be down to run it. I don't know how to run
Who
PvP. I'll figure it out.
That's the wonderful part is you don't have to run it. You just watch it happen
Just
and
watch
make
us the
calls
chaos.
based on. Yeah, you just have
I
to
just
be,
watch you
just
guys
have to
cause
be the
chaos.
rep.
Yeah, sure.
When we get into a point where they're like, "Mom, he hit me. Is he allowed to do that?" Then you just go, "Yeah, yeah, that works." Sorry, he's my favorite child, and then you let one side die in the muck.
Yeah.
was-
you have to
the
throw
thing
them
is,
the
like,
muck.
It is gonna be biased because you have my boyfriend on one team.
No, how dare you kill me? How dare you? How dare you show any bias? Murder me.
He's not your boyfriend in D&D. He
No.
is the character he is playing.
No, but genuinely,
a-
if I have to be a DM, I will kill you, no hesitation. Fuck off.
Good. Fuck you.
I mean, he did the same thing to you. Might as well retaliate.
He has yet to kill me. To be fair.
Dropped her a couple times.
Wait, am I the only one that died?
No, it's
No, I
Reese.
also
It's
died.
Archie too. You remember the fucking shadow big bitch?
Oh right, okay.
Both
so-
my
Yeah.
characters killed me. Or both my characters were killed.
Cutscene deaths
One
only
by me.
half count.
I mean, it
counts.
kind of counts.
It counts in the drop counter.
It's
I got
my-
power word killed. You used mechanics, so it counts.
It was my favorite death for the cinema.
It's great. And no one saw it.
Yeah,
No one's
that was just for me. That was just for me
No
and you.
one even know it.
Like how my death added trauma to Cecil because my head got bashed in.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
that's
saw
it.
it
I have a whole
explode.
scene. I have a whole fucking scene planned, man. Oh my god.
My head
look
got
After I
bashed in.
woke up next to what's her name, Ferala's Sunheart there, and just like had to Eldritch Blast my way out of the floorboards. But I had cast silence, and it was just me silently blasting floorboards away. Where just like, oh, the
Waking up with a
whole
corpse
scene
wrapped
was
around
so
ya?
good.
Very
Like
good.
it was amazing. Chef's kiss. And she very well may be my next character's master here, because I am following quickly in the ways of Meralda.
Okay, we can do the rest of this now. I can stick around for another 30
more.
to 45 minutes, basically, for 3 hours.
Okay.
I wonder if my voice is just bad because I haven't been talking a lot the last few days.
Most likely.
That could be it
Oh.
too. You should sing more.
Join me. Join me.
Ow. So, group did their shopping, got their stuff together. Couple of days pass. Maybe the werewolves attend a single lecture. Don't learn much.
Don't learn at all.
Wait,
Another-
can I explain to them though? Because I said I wanted to take them to one, right? Can I pick the one and like see if I can
Sure.
actually explain it? Okay, I would like to take them to like, remember the satyrs that were like reveling essentially in the corner when Reese found them? There's like a
Yes.
whole face section of the school, right?
I mean, they were there. I would need to recall why they were there, but they are there. They're around somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I would go either to the Fey courts or whatnot, and I would just like do a lecture on nature itself.
Oh.
Just like find maybe a dryad teacher or someone of the sorts that is just like easy to listen to, you know, not very wordy but very like deep message in few lines, if you know what I mean. And
Okay.
just like try and lead them through a lecture that's maybe not about much, maybe a little bit abstract, but will leave them being like, wow, that was a perspective I'll carry with me into my werewolfhood for the rest of my life.
Hmm.
Archie out here changing lives. What the fuck?
They probably weren't life changing, but they did
this
very
is-
much like it.
Well, Archie is just like wanting them to have the time that they have in Strixhaven be the best time. And to him, the best thing that Strixhaven has to offer is the fonts of knowledge, right? So I'm trying to find something they like, but I'm trying to be like, hey, learn, because this is a place of learning.
Hmm.
It feels like Alien
be
finally
fair,
realizing
Lucian
human
would
civilization for
mention-
the first time.
Lucian would mention they do a lot of like druidic stuff back in the forest, so it's not completely foreign to them, just different.
Yeah, no, I just like to give a broader perspective. If there's any paperwork or pamphlets, I can send them home with.
Oh my god, this feels like a
Yes.
seminar. Oh
Here's some
no.
homework.
Jesus.
But nothing with Strixhaven's logo on it, but like, you know, some generalized, like, you know, they probably mass print Bibles of various religions in here. Like something to the Oak Father, you know, something
Hey!
matching their belief, but like, well, what do you mean, hey? Yeah,
Oh my God,
I'm
real
respectful.
excited just now.
My man.
I'm not a worshiper, but I mean, like, I get it. There's merit.
It's a lot different when the gods you know are literally real.
True. You can't really be an atheist if you see them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I met presumably at least one god. I couldn't tell from the robotic folk, but
This
I'm
is
at
why I
mine.
couldn't play cleric or paladin. I am too much of an atheist to play a fucking believer.
Atheist is literally
they're
impossible,
real.
just you're not a worshipper. Atheism
That's why I
implies
play
you
a
don't
cleric.
believe. Gods are literally real. Or
That's
clerics
the
and
They are
thing
paladins,
about
whatever.
it.
we see them every day.
The existence of Azamar shows that gods are real.
I know,
You are.
but the thing,
And you are
but
the
the thing
living
is,
proof
like,
that
I
gods are
don't.
real.
This is why I don't talk about religion when we're in game, because as a fucking outside, like a player, I have no fucking idea what the fuck this shit is.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it's fun to
Really.
play. It's fun to role play
Roleplay.
even if you don't believe as a different character. Like
yeah.
I would call myself atheist too, but it's just like or agnostic or not knowing of, but like it's yeah, I don't know. In D&D, the gods are very real. They come down and they do things sometimes, and they pick champions,
fuck
and
people.
they give clerics magic spells, and they
America,
cure
why
the
are you the
sick.
way that
and
you are?
they're very much real.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in it, but I don't like worship it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Well, anyways, yeah,
mean, that's why
these
the
guys
definition of
are going
agnostic.
home with. Yeah,
Really high.
the possibility is there, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, people just need something to believe in. There's literally no point in living if you don't have anything to believe in.
Family.
It's true. We're
When-
getting into the late night D&D podcast now.
Oh
but
god.
it's true.
We can do that after. Let's do that after.
Okay. Well, it
Does-
is the
That's
second
the after
day.
party.
We just get the token. The second day, when sometime in the morning someone arrives.
Welcome to the STRIXHAVEN Moss Haven podcast.
There's a knock on the door.
Am
Do
I
that sometimes.
at day 5 now, DM, for Crowan's gift?
Yeah, well, after kind of pulling apart the schematics that were handed to you, it's complete. It helped. There's some nice little information in there for you.
Lego.
Oh, in those schematics, I eventually deciphered that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Professor.
There is a knocking on the door, though.
Okay, let's open the door.
Still have my sliding thing. What the fuck?
Probably
In
Onyx.
the back of the house.
I smell her.
Oh, it's not Onyx.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
Holding
It's
a
your
book
favorite
in his
one.
Why
chest.
is it locked?
So
Why is
it's
the
like
door
my
locked?
queen.
Why is the door locked? Okay.
Door's locked.
What's her name?
God is there.
What's her name again?
Yes.
My name's
What's it,
Cyril.
Cyril?
You're
Yes,
Cecil. Cecil, Cecil.
I'm asking outside the character.
Bro.
Cecil would remember I haven't met him in months. Leave me alone.
Well, you've always known his presence.
Listen, there's two of them.
Monarch sent me along to get you guys to your
hello?
destination because I'm more familiar with the location.
Oh. Okay. I thought you guys were in the basement.
Maybe a couple of days ago. Went about our business. Oh, reminds me. Have about another 20 hours worth of tapes for you, little man. Passes you
Oh.
more tapes.
God.
Think we lost
Okay,
discussion.
so what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to talk at a 50% speed decrease. Because right now we are only getting about half of it on tape. So I need you to slow way down. Maybe cast the slow spell on yourself and then enunciate your argument. So it'll also give you more time to think so you can come at your opponent in the debate with, a sharper wit, if you will. Please
the
just
sound of
slow
that.
down a little bit.
We can make the
You
adjustment.
know, and maybe just, do less. This 12 hours that I'm running through right now, and then you just brought me presumably more just at a glance.
Haven't had a chance to sleep yet. We were busy talking.
That's fair. That's
Jesus
absolutely
Christ.
fair. You know what? I'll work on it. And I just kind of I guess hang my head and start twiddling my thumbs.
Got all your bags packed though?
Yep.
Ready to set
Everyone's
out?
ready?
Let's
Touch
go.
into these.
Were you wanting
Everyone's
me
ready?
to bring you closer to that encampment Onyx described, or the fiefdom of the big giant?
Well, I
Fuck!
feel like we should probably go to the drow people first, innit?
Really? We don't want to talk to the thief? I thought that was a priority.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought we were gonna go talk to them first, so we have more evidence.
Okay, well, I'll follow your lead.
So what is the party thinking? Actually, you guys want to like talk to the drow first, or do you guys just want to go straight to the Ash Lord?
I think we should talk to Gordon. I think that that's a primary objective. He's not going to look to us kindly, but if we meet him in the middle of a battle, he's not even going to look a second glance. He's going to start throwing fucking rocks at our heads, smashing us with a great
Well,
sword.
we're not in a battle
Um,
now, are we?
No, but we will
That's
be
the-
eventually,
better not
and
to.
if we get caught in the battle before we talk to said giant,
Yeah, that's
I'm just
fair.
worried that like we're gonna meet him in the middle of the battle, and he's gonna just think, "Oh, other combatant."
Okay,
You know, we
let's
might
ask
not get another.
let's ask the DM here. Do we genuinely have time to go talk to the drow first to get some evidence and information? Or do we have to go straight there, or else we're gonna be in the middle of the battle?
That's up to you. You don't know.
Yeah,
What
that's the
about
problem. Is
what
like
about
I'm
the information that the werewolf people has been talking about? Like, didn't they go to the
We don't have our
settlement already?
people. We don't got our people there yet. We don't know what the situation's like over at Stonejaw.
Wonders.
and
Well,
they've
fuck my
also
life. And
said that like battle can erupt at any moment. Like we don't really. I'm down with going towards the drow. I think that a rival drow faction will be able to give us some kind of insight into how they're going to attack. But if we go all that way and then we're rushing back towards the fight, you know, we're kind of running a longer distance. And
yeah, that's fair.
I just think, as far as the objective's been laid out, protecting the fire giant Gordon is our biggest concern, right?
Yeah, I feel like we should be able to convince him anyway, because if we're talking about death and stuff, I don't think he's gonna take that just as, oh, I don't like these guys, I'm not gonna listen to them. You know?
Yeah.
So let's go straight to the Ash Lord then.
Yeah, do we
Alright.
have a vote here? Like, does
But that's
Blue, Crow, and
Yeah.
America want to weigh in here?
Hold on.
Because, like, I feel like I don't want to make a huge decision like this. This might fuck us.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We got it.
Don't.
You did the right trailers before.
I'm good now. I shed that skin. I've come back to you. I was a lion, but now I am a lamb.
28?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think out of character, I think that we should go to Gordon first.
Yeah, and then if we
Introduce
need
ourselves.
evidence, if we need evidence, we can come back later. That's fair.
Before we do so, just like crank 8 on everyone.
Do you give me
Level
the
3
gauntlets?
spell slots.
Mariga, do your
And,
feet.
Oh yeah, I also hand
Behold,
over the
baby!
gauntlets I've been working on, which are leather embossed gauntlets with blue outlined runes, and in the center of the runes is like what looks to be it's too fine to be like traditionally embossed. Leather engraved a little buckle with Crowan flexing with both of his biceps out.
Nice.
Oh!
And
Well, I'm not gonna
I
use Shard
give him
Strike
the
anymore.
gauntlet of ogre power.
Okay. Everyone is getting a 10, I think. 10, 10 from 8 and 15 from Mariga feet
25.
for health.
25?
Yep, we're on 25. But RT8 is not 10 HP.
Do I need
Yeah,
to?
mine is
I need to create
actually
like, a
full.
custom item for this. Hold on.
Custom item.
Yeah, because it's not in the. It's not in here, so I have to edit it.
custom items.
What does this count as? Does this count as light armor?
With the
The gauntlets.
gauntlets?
Power.
You
Yeah.
probably shouldn't sit as armor.
They're just
because
yeah. I don't even think they're armor.
yeah,
Oh,
they're not.
They're
so
just
specified
an
as armor.
attuned slot.
Yeah.
Well, it's attuned.
Just requires an attunement slot, but yeah. So what do you have for attunement right now? You have the shield, your
No, I got
sword,
rid of Shatter Spike.
and... Oh, you got rid of Shatter Spike?
Yeah, I have a silver javelin. I'll use that instead.
Oh, okay. So, and the ring, right?
Uh-huh. I'm good. No, the boots. So I can jump twice my
So he can walk
walking
normally.
speed, and I can walk normally without
Oh, that's pretty good.
waddling.
Yeah, if we ever need you to switch attunement for, like, you might need range or something, you can throw that ring back on, but yeah, I think just being an up-in-your-face bruiser with whatever weapon you got, Silver Javelin's pretty good, but maybe we can get you another +1 weapon, like a +1 battle axe or something.
Oh no, I need to have like a martial weapon. Because I need my shield.
Is that not martial?
Which one?
Battle axe?
Battle axe? Oh no, I'm thinking about the great axe. Never mind. Yeah, battle axe is martial. You can one hand that.
Yeah, for 1d10? Oh, no, 1d8 one-handed. Yeah, it's versatile. You could probably do better, though.
This counts as a
We'll
passive effect, right?
minimax
Hold
your
on.
build later.
Add this shit.
Yeah, you just get 19 strength.
Ready to
Just
go?
instantly, you put them on and you're fucking rip.
Are you guys ready then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
All right. So, with his own little enchantment, a wave of slimy water slides off of his body and opens up the gate.
Oh,
You guys are going to the city first?
yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
we're going to
Then
the
it's
divers.
within eye shot of the gates that you guys can step through. And I'm assuming
I
all of
do.
you do with the
Yeah.
werewolves as well. You can kind of feel that dry, wet sensation as you pass through. And Cyril
Jeez.
waves
Dry
you all
wet.
goodbye before closing it off.
Please don't touch my papers.
When you say that, the last thing you see is the portal clothing is like he puts one finger towards lip and goes.
Oh, I hate this. I absolutely hated this. We better not touch any more of it.
It'll be fine. Alright, you are within eye shot of Vralkek. Lucian kind of eyeballs the city. Do you guys want us to follow you in there or keep an eye out here for you?
I mean, I don't see any harm in you guys following us in there.
Does
Well,
seem like an
Ashlord
army
isn't
item.
the biggest fan of Zarel. It might be better if they didn't know you were
Stay outside.
on our side yet. Or with us, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
We can sit close by to the tree line. Watch out for you.
Yeah, if anything happened, again, you got the flare gun.
Oh yeah.
Points itself.
Do not point it at yourself. As a
Stand the
reminder,
barrel.
for the love of God. Alright, let's move in then. I guess we're going by ourselves.
Approaching the gates. They are locked shut considering the lunar eclipse is still happening. Atop the gates, the city itself is actually quite well built up. Like it's stone walls all around it leading over to the river where you can see there's some gates closed there as well. Along the tops, you can spot a lot of goblins and orcs, as well as some ogres, and maybe one hill giant kind of manning the gates as you approach. Just gonna wait for someone to shout at you guys as you guys are getting closer.
Yeah, I mean, we're marching to a dull tune. I've got Bolero FM going, and we're just like kind of. Yeah, I don't think that we're trying to hide ourselves now that we're shed of the werewolves, right? Like, we just.
Yeah, we're not.
Who's gonna greet them though? Like, who's
I'll do
got
it.
highest charisma here? Yeah,
It's
you want in?
America, but I can do it.
Well, I mean, America's also. Maybe both of you go ahead, just in case we need double charisma saves.
Actually, I have a lot of charisma now. I have equal amount. I think I have 20. So.
Okay, take it away then, Siren. I believe.
As you get close enough, you see a new figure kind of stand up and loom over the gate, looking down to all of you, and it does appear to be a fire giant.
Greetings. We have a little bit of emergency news for Lord Ashlord. What the fuck is his name?
Fucking
Gorodan,
finally!
by the way,
Ashford?
it's actually Gorodan, not Gordon. It's Gorodan.
Gordon.
Gordon.
Oh,
Gorodan
Gordon.
Ashlord.
You know he's forever Gordon though now, right?
Whatever.
He's a Gordon.
Gordon the
Don't
Ashford.
care.
Gorodan.
Anyway, that's what.
And
it is.
what news is this that you may bring
That's
to
from
Warlord
jail.
Gorodan?
Fucking
Hmm?
finally, Jesus Christ.
It might be the news regarding the war that might be coming out to your city.
Leans forward on one elbow. I haven't heard of any war coming to our city, but you lot look like a nice bunch of strangers in these lands. We don't see kinds like you around here. Maybe I should take you in for a bit of questioning. Kind of odd for you to roll up just like this out of the blue.
We've been here for a long while now. We're merchants coming from Eberron.
That seems familiar. I think there might have been something like that talked about at the meeting. Strange folk. He kind of like leans over and covering his mouth whispers something to the person beside him who kind of disappears from atop the wall. Well, you lot can come into the city anyways as long as you pay the fee. We don't really particularly care if people are coming through.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Just so you know, it's 100 gold a head.
Can I tell if this is a shakedown?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do an insight if
Like,
you'd like.
I've got a street sense. Yeah, my whiz still sucks.
I'm using my
never mind.
medallion.
Yeah, use it.
The distance, he is too far away for that
Ah,
sword.
Can I
no.
use insight? What do I need to roll to look into that?
It'd be insight. I mean, he's dead serious, and he does look like he's having a bit of fun here, but he's dead serious about the fee.
God, expensive shit.
Wait, 10 plat.
All of your merchants, you should be able to cover that cost just fine, I'd imagine.
This dickhead.
Yeah.
You
Whatever.
did have
I'm fine
but for what
with
it's
that.
worth, you guys did know, like, this city, from what you've heard, from what, like, the little you knew, was going to be run like this, a very tight ship. And it's more about enriching the people at the top than anything else. It's also
Well-
a port city, so it controls the ports.
I've paid.
So the pay
That's
pay
fair.
window is essentially like a tiny slot at the bottom of the
Also,
gate, which
it
opens
means
just
that we
enough
have a
to.
natural advantage.
So, everyone take 100 gold off your sheets,
What?
and you are allowed in.
Can do.
Fucker.
That's 10.
Good thing I kept some gold on me.
I don't have
This
to.
is the same shit we deal in Saborium, and I absolutely hated it. Right.
Once you all have paid, the gates do open, and inside, it's probably a little bit of a surprise. The buildings are well made. This seems like a pretty damn good city, like a sizable city as well. Crow, and you know, like the masonry you're seeing is well put together. Though I guess there's like the occasional shoddy shack, probably with some of the more monstrous or slow races living in them, or the slaves. But there is quite a lot of good stonework in this city. It's obvious that Ashlord has taken care to build up his city over time. There's lots of probably activity as well in the streets with different merchants selling their wares. By all accounts, this is definitely probably the best city you've seen in Drome outside of the capital and the other trading city you guys passed through. This one will probably be better than the trading city you passed through, though.
Where is he then?
Well, the people on top of the gate didn't exactly give you a second glance after you passed through. Though there do seem to be guards on corners here and there. The city itself is kind of just very... You have to find someone, that's what I'm saying. Or go to an inn or something, probably.
Probably should go to an inn first so we have something to deal with.
Do you want to try to track down an inn?
Yeah. I mean, is there any inn around that we can see?
Investigation checks.
I have a lot of people. I'm writing notes at the same time.
What quality of an inn are you looking for? Like anything?
Not looking for quality. Look at more like there's a lot of people.
Quantity of it.
Looking for population.
Quantity.
Yeah.
Quantity? Well, I mean, the closest one is called the Boar's Gore.
Oh.
Did you lose someone?
Mikey.
Minotaur's Steel. Ogre's Barrel. There's a lot of dumpy inns, I'll say. The nicer ones don't really seem to be right near the walls of the city. Near the middle of the city, as you can see, there is kind of like, it kind of slowly ramps up towards the center, and there is a very obvious fortress kind of looming over the city in the back, closer to the water's edge.
I feel like
the stuff out near the walls is a little worse.
Yeah, I feel like the dump one is where we're gonna get the most info. The rich people can't really bribe them.
I don't know, rich people spread rumors really well, though, as well. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know, we have money.
Yeah, we have money, but is it enough for them?
I also kind of speak a little bit of thieves' cant because of my upbringing. So, like, I could go down with the ruffians and probably be alright, but...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, a lot of us are more down to the ground rather than,
Alright, yeah, let's go to the rough and tumble.
Boar's
That sounds good to me.
is-
What's it called?
Boar's Gore.
The
you
Boar's
check it
Gore,
out?
I love that. It's boar like pig, and then gore like G-O-R-E. Boar's Gore.
Oh, nice.
Alright, well, ducking into it, it doesn't even have a door, it has one of those flip doors like ye old western. Weather's overcast though, so it's not too bad. Heavy with smoke and the smell of slop, not ale, slop. Stuff that is booze, technically,
Just slop.
but purely for the intoxication and nothing else. Ogres, goblins, orcs, few poor slaves that are kind of like being held at chain length are scattered around.
We didn't switch map, right? I didn't get stuck in the old one, right?
No, no.
I don't
we're
got one
just
prepared.
in
This
Theater
is
of the
this
Mind.
is mind
Mine
Okay.
house.
No, I just want to make sure because it happens to me too many times.
Do you have
get a
like a
few
blank map
odd
or a
looks.
picture you could port us to?
But
Just throw it on the map.
Damage.
Yeah, throw us on the map. Just throw us on the map. It will be fine.
I'm just gonna keep describing it.
Yep.
There are a
Understood.
couple of
Yes, thank you.
more what you're assuming are outside traders, a couple of elves who look a little bit more sketchy, not your typical elves, as well as I'm gonna say a gang of pirates on a back table.
Oh.
And there's enough noise and activity, so again, you get some weird looks, but like everyone's kind of busy already doing something or having a nice time at their tables. Moods seem to be pretty decent in the place.
Let me do a perception check to see which one is talking about. Or like investigate or insight, whatever I can to see.
Like if there's anything interesting.
Yeah,
Scan
if
the room,
anyone
see the
might have
people lips.
info. Yeah, scan the room. Who is the one who might look like they might have info? Basically.
And the bartender is a warforged who looks to be missing quite a few parts to him. Kind of a Terminator
Oh
situation.
no. Okay, my attention moves directly to the bartender. um, I don't
magic.
drink, but I saddle up and Bolero beside me and say, "Hey, how's it going, chum? Like, you seem to be missing a couple of parts there."
Gets a very blank stare. He looks towards you. Yeah, lost that in a war overseas somewhere. Can I get you something to drink?
No, I don't really drink. I was just wondering if maybe I could help you out with maybe a little tune-up.
Hold that
I
thought
like
for a
spin my
second.
I spin my screwdriver in my hand like I'm a rock star with a drumstick. Like just
He disappears to the back
eyes
for a
gleaming.
bit. And I'll see what the rest of the group is doing as he is somewhere
Yeah,
in
no
the
problem.
back.
No problem.
What do I roll? Like,
Perception.
I can click on myself. I don't have perception in real life. Give me 1 second.
Well, you guys, there's enough discussions going around. A lot of it is related to like recent events, talking about, you know, the type of stuff they've seen out and about in the lunar eclipse, some overseas shenanigans, surviving a few serpent attacks, that type of nonsense. But you also get the picture that indeed Ashlord is preparing for something, as a lot of his soldiers have been drawn to the fortress today. So there is a bit of chatter and
Fortress.
excitement as to like if there's gonna be a bloodbath or something somewhere.
To the fortress. Can I ask the people who like talking about it? Like the fortress just in general?
I mean, with a 20. Sure. I'm gonna say this was the couple of shifty-looking elves. Yeah. I mean, Ashlord hasn't been out of his place since the lunar eclipse started, from what we've heard. But it sounds like he's getting ready to go.
Interesting. And do you know where the fortress might be?
I'm not gonna say this in character, because out of character, I specifically described it. You can see it in the distance.
Okay.
It's like looming over the city. It's a
I'm
big,
just
scary
wondering.
place out there.
Yeah.
Although, kind of, he looks over you and the rest of your party. Judging from how you guys look, just from one stranger to another, there's a good chance that Gorodan already knows you're in the city and is probably watching you through some way or another.
No, I expected it. I mean, we've been here and there, and everyone has been watching, so it is a lunar eclipse after all.
Ate my skin. Goes back to his drink. Bartender eventually does come back out with a bunch more drinks, serves a bunch more people before he goes back behind the bar. Look, little green man, I'm not really interested in any help. I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though, I guess. Can I get you any food?
No, I'm fine.
Ruggs goes back to helping some other customers then.
I try not to be visibly upset in front of him, but as soon as he turns away, I'm kind of.
Jesus Christ.
He's too soft for this place. Poor boy. Mm-mm.
Let me fix. I can fix.
that.
Do I see what the elf is drinking?
Sludge.
Slop.
Okay.
Sludge.
I'm
It
gonna.
burns to be within 5 feet of it.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna give them a thing, and then I'm gonna walk to the bartender and tell him like to how much is it for like the table.
2 copper coins.
Let me look. 1 second. 2 copper coins.
Gold for everyone.
Fuck it. One silver for that whole table. Fuck it. I'm too lazy to calculate right now.
Takes
One
the
for everyone.
coin.
You might not.
1 silver for the
Yeah,
for
we
the
might not
elf
want to be
table.
flashing cheese.
No, it just slides it.
It's a
Fine.
silver, that's probably fine.
Yeah, it's
Common
a
sense
silver.
wise, at least.
It's an electrum.
Fair
It's
enough.
for merchants, bro. Like,
An
If it was a
electro.
platinum, ooh.
ooh. Yeah,
Platinum
no,
for everyone in the
just
bar.
silver.
That'd be a fucking round of drinks.
Yeah, but yeah, that
We
that,
could
that-
buy the place for a platinum for everyone in the bar.
and as a thank you for them, and then gonna go to the port and tell them I got some info. And we can leave anytime they're ready.
Talking to the rest of the group.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just cross-legged on Bolero, saddled up at the bar, head in my hands. So whenever the party decides to go, they're just staring longingly at the bartender from the back of their broken head, and just give a long, deep sigh before rejoining the rest of you and leaving.
Alright. Well, where are you gonna head next?
Where the guy is.
You going right up to the fortress, eh?
Yep.
Beeline.
Alright. Well, you only get about halfway
Dying.
across the city before a large figure steps out from one of the alleyways to kind of block the road, a fire giant. And as he does that, he is joined by a second person beside him, and then 2 other fire giants pop out behind your group.
Ooh.
Warlord Gordon wishes to speak with all of you. He'll be coming with us.
No, perfect timing.
I was beginning to wonder when we were going to get an escort. Lead the way.
The little fire in their eyes lights up a little bit more, but he says nothing. They just lead you towards the fortress. It is made out of almost looks to be volcanic material rather than the standard stone of the rest of the city, carved into some natural rock. The heavy metal gates slowly lifted. You guys are brought inside and actually brought further down rather than up into the fortress.
Okay, that's
the
not
dungeon.
sus at all. That is
Straight
not
prison.
sus at all.
Straight to prison.
As you're getting further into the rock, you can actually feel the heat start to build, like from the walls. I think anyone out there? Yeah, I know all of you will be sweating a lot. It's getting
I
quite
think that's
stuffy
favorites, isn't it?
until
Mmm,
eventually
my favorite.
Let me just load this up because it'll be a good scene to
And on.
end on. You are brought into a large cavern where sitting atop a large dragon skull
Can't see
is
shit.
Gorodon looking. Yeah, let me fucking. I figured out the goddamn lighting thing. Shush. There we go.
Let me figure it out.
Oh, oh, nice.
Oh Jesus, he's big.
Sitting atop the skull, looking annoyed and bored with one hand on a greatsword, is Gorodon.
I'm sorry, but is this a reference to Sukuna?
No. Weeb. I banish you. For 10 minutes for that.
No, this is a reference to Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay.
It's just a fire giant on top of a dragon skull in a lava field.
It's
Come on, guys.
fucking dry.
Where's the lamb sauce?
And that's where
Oh,
we will end it. He
Cecil,
does have a
what
throne
is
built into that skull, though.
Your last or your
Very
character's
fucking
last
metal.
name is Bjornsson, right?
Rowan?
Yes.
Crowan.
I said yes.
Your character's
Did you
last
say
name
yes?
is? Okay.
Yes, I did. Oh, my mic cut off. Fucking.
You
yeah, I
never said
said-
anything
Yeah.
else.
Did I not? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes,
I-
I
if
am
you said it,
Crowan
you said it
Brjonsson.
like yes. Anyways, I
Yes.
just needed that. Yeah, I made some updates to Bolero for next combat. Speaking of which, we need to get that bitch back on the field. There we go. And I'm
Okay.
naming some of my protocols after
We
the
were on
party, so I
combat.
wanted to have your last name,
Called Bjornsson.
Bjornsson. And then
Aw.
America Freedom, Cecil
fucking
Caladris.
metal.
Flu, what's
Freedom!
your last name?
Blue just flew, I think.
I mean, technically, I have a last name, but I don't know. It's really. It's more of the family name than except mine.
No, it
Doesn't
counts.
come
It counts. They're your family now. It counts. I have another last name because I live with the ogres, but I never really took them. It just Cecil for the longest time,
Just Cecil.
and then it become Galadrius when I have my memory back. So there's that.
Okay,
I do have that
so
spell on this
Octo,
wiki.
what are you playing in? What are you playing in Siren's game?
What was I called?
You called.
Oh god, so many session notes.
It's all forgotten.
I'm not
Before
changing
you
it.
guys
It's
call
Gordon now.
him Gordon, and he throws you into the lava lake.
You put
Welcome
it
to
into
Ashland.
a chat.
Gordon!
I gotta change the note. Look what you did.
Don't get
Yeah.
okay. Just as a disclaimer, don't get thrown into lava.
It
Like,
does 10d10
I'll
damage.
say it's pronounced Gordon. That's better. Gordon.
Gorodan, not Gordon.
Duratan.
Huh?
Just a little bit of lava.
Gorodan.
It is very hot.
Duratan. If you just understood that, thank you.
10d10 though is fucking brutal. And that's
Yeah.
every time you're touching it on your turn. Like sometimes you can't even get all the way out of it. Sometimes you're sinking into it. Like sometimes someone hits you with a hold person when you're in the middle of
Just
it.
get one shot immediately.
Just don't get in the lava.
We're gonna die.
I feel like you misspelled almost every lord name that we came into interact with.
Yeah, probably.
I'm thinking about it.
At least I have fire resistance if this does turn into a fight.
Yeah, at least you have that.
Huh? And half?
I
Not
doubt
bad.
I doubt it's gonna turn into a fight.
I hope
But yeah, I can't
It's a big
trust
No
old
it.
map.
promises.
It's a big old map.
Dude, he could just like fucking pretty much like pool splash you guys with lava because they're immune to fire.
Yeah.
Splash sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to have one more session before I go on the journey. So that should be in 2 weeks, hopefully. This was more roleplay
Alright.
stuff and housekeeping.
Well, appreciate.
I'm gonna go.
Thank you for running.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Love
running.
you.
Glad I could run it
Miss
all.
you.
Thank
Proud
you.
of you.
Yeah.
Gonna go take this headset off. Yo,
Okay.
next time.
Alright, bye, Bunzo.
Rest easy, champ.
It's funny because Bunzo keeps saying like he's struggling to run this campaign, but you guys keep showing up.
Yeah.
It's like you guys keep
He's
showing
fine.
up.
He's fine. He's getting to the point of just no fucks given. Which
He's
happened
ready
to
to
me.
kill
in
us.
that
He's
different-
doing
when
Freedom
I-
and insanity.
When I was running for like 3 years, I would show up to sessions with just a sticky note with like 3 bullet points and be like, "All right, let's fucking do this."
No, he's
Just
been
run on
doing.
it.
No, the thing is, he's been doing this ever since the beginning of campaign. Like he sent me a session 3 notes. There was like 4 different bullet points, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, well, that's not helping in my case, in it.
No, he's just good at narrating. Like if you have it in your head, like my notes are usually bullet points because that's the easiest way for me to kind of digest the scene when I'm trying to like explain it to people. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like most people that run or write D&D, most people that write D&D fuck it up so bad because they go into too much detail about everything. Like you have to describe the vibe. Literally, that's it. It's like a werewolf dude, and he's got like a really harsh vibe. Like that's enough to run a whole fucking D&D game off of.
Yeah.
You know, like people push way too into like I like overarching stories and whatnot, but you usually buy a pre-made campaign to kind of get that for yourself. And Wizards of the Coast can't write adventures levels 1 through 5. So most of those adventures you can just skip to level 5 and then run from there and be alright. I don't like that. I think that part
What
of
the
D&D
fuck,
is
Octo?
growing up from being level 1 and being really shitty
Jesus.
and then
Sorry.
like getting better, right? Like
Scared the shit out of me
Yeah,
for a
maybe.
second there. Anyway.
Came out of nowhere.
How y'all feeling about the bunch? Are y'all ready?
I'm
What?
ready.
What did you just say?
How
What
y'all
did you say?
feeling? How are y'all feeling about the one shot? Are y'all ready?
Yes. I'm ready to be a pop monk and slap people.
You're gonna be
Ready
a
to be
monk?
useless.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'm a pot monk. I love drugs.
Hot way of mercy,
Oh
monk.
sweet, me too, but in real life.
Oh my god.
Also in my character actually. The character I'm playing is like a rogue though, kind of adopted into this little frog grandma's family and breaks her little grandma heart by going and being a lockpick specialist.
Mhm.
Safe cracker by trade.
Nice. I'm thinking I need to
Oh,
run
great
this
story.
by y'all. Cause like I'm thinking about like making it so it's like, how do I say this? Remember the homebrew rule that I'm like working on?
I heard briefly.
So, like-
I have heard you talk about it, but I
Homebrew,
haven't like,
homebrew. So like, okay, so for the spell slots that you guys have, right? This is only gonna affect the caster, I think. That's no longer gonna be like the amount of spells you can cast, but more of like the amount of spells you can cast safely. So,
Oh, I like that.
for example, if you have 4 spell slot, if you want to cast the 5th one, I'm thinking since I don't want to make it so that you guys can just fucking cast infinitely without consequences of your action.
I already
was
done
thinking-
that with Wildbed.
Well, the thing is like, we have 4 if we have 4 spell slots, right? If you want to cast a 5th spell, I was thinking you have to flip a coin, and it will be a 50-50 chance you get a random effects. If you want to cast a 6th one, you have to roll a 1d4, and if you get 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be random effect. And if you get 4, you're safe. And if you want to cast a 7th spell, then it's 100% chance that it's gonna be random effects.
All right.
So it's like so it's gonna be more of like a kind of like an exhaustion point. Like it's the spell is gonna go more wild the more you like mess with it in a way. So I'm
Oh
thinking,
shit! I
Hell
have an
yeah.
exhaustion point going into this.
oh,
Sorry to derail your thought there. I just forgot about that. I hope we don't fight because that sucks to just fail every save.
damn, it's almost. Wait, why do we have an exhaustion point going into this?
Who's
No,
been
I
working on
do.
shit.
Specifically,
The man who keeps working all night and not sleeping.
I push myself to be
Lol.
able to do 8 hours. Yeah. Well, everyone needs their resistance. Resistance armor is dope. When I saw that was an option, I'm like, that's got to be the strongest option for Artificer. Like, to
Oh,
just
right.
give resistance, like, that's huge.
So post this hands.
It's funny because while I'm pretty sure he was preparing this scene, but I did like when I was sitting in a call with him, he did like giggling. He was giggling and he was like, "What the fuck are you giggling about?" And he was like, I'm preparing D&D session right now." And it was like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?" He was like, "I
He's
can't
probably
show you."
laughing about the 2 lorehold professors just raiding
Oh
my
my
fucking
god,
stash there.
probably. Holy shit.
Yeah, I went downstairs and I like heard chattering. I'm like, oh fuck, and I hit it like a stealth check, and it's like, okay, 15. I'm still stealthy. Okay, I make out the voices as Cyril and what's the other professor?
Queensland.
Quincy.
I always Queensley, right? I always forget him because he's just old Greg as a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cyril and Queensley were just like chatting down there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the rest of it was like me trying to explain my tech to them and them just being like, oh yeah, this could be good. This is and then I pitched the idea of a radio show where they did like a Joe Rogan podcast type
Oh
thing where
my
they just
fucking
debated
god.
each other. And they're like, they said before I was here, they tried that, and then they were kicked off student council radio because it was considered noise pollution, essentially. And so I made a performance check to see if I could just like make them a YouTube channel and like kind of edit their content in a way that would make it more palatable.
Mhm.
And now they're just dropping off fucking hours at a time, just raw data on my step and asking me to
Oh.
edit it and make it into the new Strixhaven podcast. So
Oh my fucking god. What's the point of him pulling you aside for that shit?
And none of the stream heard
just to
that.
make you guys wind out.
Yeah, I was like, what's the point of this?
There's none.
This is a
Done. It
fucking
just went
joke.
through his voice.
Just do it.
This is the definition of Bunzo doing a joke
he did
specifically for
he
himself.
did nail the fucking accent the whole time.
Dude, it is like
His
the
old Greg
definition.
is uncanny.
Oh my god. It's the definition of him doing joke for himself. And he
Yeah.
just does not.
And Archie as the character, we just got to riff off each other because Archie's stoked to share his tech. So... Oh, I'm really sad that I couldn't fix that Warforged. We could have made...
No, when I heard
made you so
Bunzo
much
said
better.
the Warforge, I'm just like, oh no. I know where this is going.
I'm like, I am here, actually. Like, I am completely disengaged until I see the Warforged, and then I am right beside them. Mechanical human? Beautiful.
It's funny because for me, I like when I heard like a shifty elves, I was like, oh god, I hope they're not doing something stupid. And then they just accept me into the conversation like nothing happened. I'm just like, okay, I worry for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything off of first glance that was like people acting nefariously. Like when people are tribed up, that's like usually when you're okay to just like
Just
sit
like
down
normally.
and mingle. And then when people are
Mm.
drifting throughout crowds, that's the people you want to watch. Like
Yeah.
the guys
I'm
that
just
aren't
living.
part of any set group are the scary ones, and everyone seemed to be grouped up. Yeah.
He's
But-
screaming.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
gotta
played
head out
Rogue
now.
in a
I need
while.
to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet.
Go eat, mate.
Thanks for the games,
Later,
buddies.
Crowan.
Bye.
Thank you for showing.
Thanks for saving my skin.
Yay, fucking bitch.
You fucking
Just
bitch.
fucking late. Like, I am a little concerned about the fight that we might have with Ash Lord, but I don't think, genuinely, I do not think that he's gonna fight us. He's gonna be a pain in the ass to convince, but I feel like there's not gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
Unless we're really stupid about it, I don't think there's gonna be a fight.
We still might have want to considered getting America to do his inspirational temp HP. Like it couldn't
He did.
hurt, right?
He did. He did.
Did we? Okay,
Yeah, he did.
okay.
He did a 15 temp, and then you did the 8 as well. So it does count. 25.
Okay, cool.
Which
All
I
right,
assume we
and then
have
I
done it.
actually have one more third level now.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was clever of Bunzo to throw that trap out though that got rid of all of our temporary effects.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you clever bastard! Like
I
And I got to
rewatched
test
that
it out
really
because
the
my
worst
ritual
thing I
spells.
Yeah. I
yeah.
rewatched that part so many times. I was like, this man not only counterspell me, he also did legendary resistance within the turn, and I didn't do. I just waste my whole turn.
Well, even outside of
Great
turns, going
sight.
to that like fire
I mean,
elemental
it's good that you
dungeon,
like wasted
like
this.
yeah.
It's eventually allowed me to use like blight and stuff.
The blight was good. The blight was perfect. I feel like you need to just spam blight more, considering the rate that we're
Well,
going
now I have
at.
3 slots in there, so I can spell. I
Let's
only had one
go.
slot
I didn't
before, so
have it on
I
rails
couldn't use
either.
it.
Listen, if we're genuinely going to fight a war with the drow and stuff, which I don't think we will, because Bunzo don't want to put too much people on the board. But if we do, I have Fireball. I also have Banishment. What else do I have? I have Resistance. If we fight here, I can just drop everyone resistant to fire. For a bit. Just for a bit.
I'm already resistant to fire, and I have absorb elements, so
Yeah.
I swear to God, if you throw
if
my
I get hit
skeleton in
by
this lava.
fire, I'm kind of laughing.
Listen, I'm pretty sure if your skeleton go into lava, he's dead.
Yeah, my
He
skeleton
just
is
dropped.
straight up dead. I think that's 46
Just
health.
no chance. Alright, I forgot to delete my Staff of Python. Fuck.
And I'm gonna awkwardly
We're
just have
gonna
a
have
random skeleton next to
to.
me. It's not the same one. No more sad moments with.
No more, please. He already lose his whole family. Now he's gonna lose a skeleton who
Now
represent
I
his
can. Oh
family.
wait, I can't do it now because now it only lasts if they're dead recently in a year.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, I talked
But I
to
can
your
deal with the
brother.
heads. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I do with all the heads.
I swear to God, Octo's story is not just like Cecil Ward, just like redeeming here and there, and then he just straight up depressed. He just straight up depressed and in denial.
Yeah, permanent denial.
Permanent denial.
He's not in denial. He's reshaping the concept of life.
And literally
He's reanimating.
And then when I get 6th level, I can summon the mother.
No, for fuck's sake.
Because this I can animate ghosts at some point.
Do
And
you
I
just
was
have a
trying to
whole
make the
family
mother.
skeleton?
I want to make the whole family into like each of them into separate. Undead.
Holy fuck. Bunzo's gonna be like, no, please, don't do this to me. There's too many.
And then I can live happily with.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. He's so fucking depressed. What in the shit? And here I thought my story is gonna be depressed because Bunzo keeps saying that I'm gonna make a story of an edgelord, and I'm just like, this is nowhere near an edgelord. What the hell? This is the furthest from edgelord. I want my boy to be happy. He ain't gonna, considering the rate that we're going at, but I have a whole ass scene prepared for when Crowin got here. Absolutely ruined.
It's all ruined.
Yeah, I don't know if I am just looking into this too much, but Mikey as America dropped that stone chest at my feet this session before this and said, "Go ahead and make yourself useful for once and open this." And then I opened it for him, and I didn't say anything, and he pocketed the 80 platinum.
Oh my fucking god. See, this is why Cecil doesn't get along well with Marica.
I just don't get along with Mikey.
Mikey, okay. What you need to understand with Mikey is he's a loot goblin. He's a loot
That's
goblin.
fair.
He likes to collect loot.
I am in
He
most
I was
games.
absolutely.
cool with that, but he talked to me in character like
That
and
yeah.
I don't want to yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I as the character Archie have internalized that.
Yeah. No, I genuinely, at some point, I
Archie has to
do
remember
expect you
this.
guys to fight. I'm rooting for
Which
Archie.
is why I took fire resistance, because I know Hellish Rebuke is his favorite spell.
Yeah. Yeah. No, listen. I watched that happen. My first thought was, oh no. And Bunzo also said to me all the time, we're like, I'm waiting for Archie to absolutely destroy America.
I'm just saying, if we actually push him into lava, it'll be fine.
No, I think what I'm gonna do eventually when we're in like a safer place where there's like no threat of me actually like resulting in him dying or anything, I'm gonna be like, hey, back in Ixalan, this is how we did things. I know you're never gonna respect me unless I beat you into the dirt, so I'm gonna
ruin
call
your
it
life.
my version of Agni Kai, you know, just be like,
I'm
you
here for it.
gotta
Use your radio
you gotta
system
learn.
to ruin us.
Yep.
Well, because like Archie's whole lore, I don't know how much you know, like Octo, the lore behind his origin was he was part of like an underground fucking boxing ring,
Yeah, all right.
and like it's so he was like the sports announcer for said boxing ring, and only after he realized that he had like the ability to cast magic, his dad kind of took an interest. He's like, he's going to be the gifted child that goes to Strixhaven. But before that, his brothers just beat the ever living shit out of him. And America reminds him of how his brothers
He's got
like
stabbed.
treated him. So he's gonna fucking lose it. Like eventually, he's just like, okay, yeah, it's just fun, right? Like I'm just part of the team now, and that's just some light hazing. And the more he does it, he's like, oh, maybe he doesn't like me. And it's like,
That's gonna be the cave.
and then
Next time we see him.
eventually it's gonna switch, and it's gonna be like, he will respect me even if he doesn't like me. Like, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
This is why we don't mess with the people.
Oh, must have
Not.
I just, it's just the problem is like I just like to really get into my characters and method act them. So like I'm thinking about like how they react to things like outside of session and just being like, no, like, that's it. Like I got in another fight in another game because someone did like a zombie. They made
Mhm.
like a skeleton like raise undead or whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm a cleric of Morden, and like they raised like a dwarf corpse, and I was like, you can't do that. That was, you know, Morden's masterpiece, and you just made a puppet out of it. Like you can't do that. And he refused to back down. He's like, I'm just recycling. I'm like, I attack him. Like it was like
Mhm.
it was that serious, right? Like, or like another time in my Saltmarsh game, there was a character who was a pirate hunter and
Mhm.
found out about halfway through the game that one of the party members was a former pirate,
Mhm.
and she turned her spirit guardian's attack from protecting him to not protecting him and just started hitting him with spirit guardian's attacks while they're in the middle of the fight and like arguing in between rounds. Is one of the most interesting combats I think I've ever run as a DM. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you can do it well, character conflict is interesting for the story, right?
Yeah.
I just I part of why I have been holding off for so long is like I don't believe that like Mikey's not doing it because he's a dick. Mikey's just playing the game and, you know, being sarcastic and quirky and whatnot.
He
I
likes to
am
be
taking it
sarcastic
into
a
a
lot.
role play place. You know, like I am taking it into an RP place, and that's like I realize that's on
And
me.
you will destroy him.
So like I'm giving him multiple times to be like, okay, like if you just continually mistreat me, it's on you, right? Like but
No, genuinely, I want to see it.
Oh, once
I'll
again.
destroy him. I think 1v1, I don't think he has a chance.
No, I
Especially
don't think
because he
so.
uses so much of his damage as Eldritch Blast, and if I close the distance, he can't blast me at advantage, right? Or even at
Yeah.
base. He's
Yeah.
disadvantage every time.
I don't usually see Mikey role playing either. He usually just sit in the back.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not like trying to call him out for that and be like, you're playing D&D wrong, and because you said this, I'm being angry. It's like it's not about
No,
that.
no,
I
no,
just
no,
want
no.
an interesting story.
That's what I mean. I feel like if you bring him more into the fighting area, I feel like he would roleplay more.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him roleplay more.
If he wins, fucking Archie is gonna be so fucking distraught.
I doubt it.
Yeah, but it's just it is what it is. I'm not bringing. I wouldn't be bringing Bolero in. That's extra buffs and whatnot. Oh, I do
Mhm.
have. By the way, I named my protocols. I have a new protocol with Bolero, which gives me a floating buckler, which gives me a +2 AC that I call the Bjornsson protocol.
Ooh.
After Crowan, and then the Caladris protocol is sending that shield to someone else to give them a temporary +1.
Oh, that's cute.
So
That's
I like
hella
named them
adorable.
after
Oh my
your
god,
guys'
my heart.
formats because you would heal someone and he would bunker down and be the rock, right? So
Oh, that's
that's why I
so
was
fucking
asking about
cute.
last names and stuff because I got new upgrades.
Fucking adorable shit. Ah, my heart.
And I'm debating I don't want to like name it yet, but essentially Bolero's got like a shotgun blast and 10-foot like cone straight
Oh.
out from it. and it can do either thunder damage or lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about calling that the Freedom Protocol, but I'm gonna wait until we maybe fight or not before I
Make
give him
amends,
that
yes.
honor. Yeah,
Yeah. I want to see the brotherly bond forming eventually.
maybe. I'm gonna pitch it out there. No, maybe he doesn't ever love me. Maybe Reese was the better party member.
Nah, I like Archie way better.
Me
But that's
too.
just me though. That's just me though, because like genuinely, I feel like Archie fit more into the party.
Archie's a better character to play. He's more natural. He's just like
Yeah.
he's just annoying, you know. Sometimes people are kind of cool. They know really cool shit, but they're annoying as fuck. You know, like it just happens.
I don't know, but I'm the type of person who just like
It's
to
like
listen to
me.
people talk in general. So I'm not. I don't think Cecil would get annoyed with Archie.
Yeah, that's fair.
I genuinely don't. I think you just sit and listen.
Except for the beginning when I was just lacing out your intelligence all the time. And
That's
just
a
walk
little
in,
bit.
just be like, because you had that bad exam, and I just crushed you for like, it was like 2-3 sessions where I just ran you through the dirt. I'm like, maybe you should go practice with Blue, or
The roll of the dice hate me. The dice hate me today.
I don't think I did a single exam as Reese except for the animal handling one.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I
Besides
couldn't,
from
I
like
couldn't fucking read. So like,
yeah. No, I didn't realize that until way later. Like when you told us when the white hair lady died, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I
yeah.
can't really read. Can you guys read it to me?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't fucking realize that until later, but I'm just like, "Yeah, okay." I don't think I react much because I was playing Narfi during a time, and Narfi is also illiterate. He can't read or write for shit, so
Nice.
I love that as a character trope, just being that guy that's just like, oh, could you show it to me? Like, what was it say?
like, because there was, I think it was one scene, right, Octo, where there was a went in a library and everyone was searching for what
You
it
found
was
a
looking for,
statue and you.
and then I was just sitting and talking with the tree man.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, please stop. My cat
No,
just walked off.
no, because he talks. You know the sloth from Zootopia?
Yeah, just draw this
Yeah.
shit up
No.
more.
And Pat did it like the DM did it
for, like,
so
and
well.
now it's just like, god.
Like Octo and Rico was absolutely losing it. Like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'd be howling too. Like,
And like he will take this like such an unnecessary pause, like in between certain words. And Rika, our other player, was like, "Oh my god, I am going to kill you, please." But no, there was that one scene where we went into the library, and everyone was searching for the book. I couldn't read, and when Pat was asking for like investigation from everyone, and I didn't roll, he was like, "Siren, can we have an investigation?" And I was like, "I can't read."
I can't read.
You found like a statue with like initials, and it was tell you in each line what the letters were.
No, that's the thing. There was a fucking letters on the wall, and I'm the only one who noticed it.
It's a horizontal
And
line,
Pat
here's
was
a
like,
vertical line.
there was a letter on the wall, and Pat was like, "Yeah, you know, there's a letter on the wall," and I was like, "I can't read, I can't fucking read." like I established that early on, and now it becomes a struggle because everything in the fucking campaign, like every single information, you get it from reading or letters on a wall or some shit. And I was like, I can't read.
Oh no. This is Mort Puddlegump I just sent you there, Octo. This is the boy,
Nice.
expert safecracker, lizard folk, revived rogue.
Did you send it to me yet?
I
Because
think so.
I think you only sent me the name. I don't think you sent me the picture yet.
I will send
Also,
you the picture then.
Also, you can just throw it to the our little D&D chat as well, because. Oh yeah, wait, no.
Oh god,
Died.
she gone.
Fucking
died.
crash. Yeah, no, now I remember. Yeah, now I remember him. Like he used
It's
to
Mort
think of.
Puddlegump.
Yeah, I fucking love the little guy.
I love Mort.
The concerning part about this whole situation with the one shot is I was using Octo because he was the first one who finished his character. I was using Octo character as like a check that there is no wall that you guys can walk through.
No, my character's sister.
So I had to reset like the fog of war
I can see
like
it
every few
all.
seconds to make sure that
So
Octo
Octo
can
knows
see it.
everything.
Yeah,
That's perfect
and
stream.
then
I can see everything.
yeah, and then I realized I was
happens.
like, oh shit, I could just use NPC.
Good,
I
just make your own
realized it.
character.
No, do you remember the zero session with Pat at the new game?
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh yeah, that's the character I used to like test everything out," and I was like, "Oh, why you can do that using Octo character walking around?"
You could have made your own custom one. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I literally have to like, oh shit, I have to reset Fog of War. Else you can see everything.
I'm like kind of a weird rogue though. I'm like a ranged rogue.
Are you? Wait, are
Yeah, I have like a light crossbow, and whenever I shoot, I can, if I'm not in range to use my sneak attack, I can use my sneak attack as like a secondary attack. It's like a shadow bolt. So like, yeah, I'm kind of like a rogue with like vaguely necrotic stuff going on. Like I have died once and come back just as like the basis of the race or the class.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, I love him. Oh my god, he's so cute.
Octo is just
Octo's
a little
Warforged.
robot. Yeah, Octo's a
Tin
He's a
little
little
guy.
robot boy.
Tin Con.
Just a
Him and
cute
Archie would get along. Tin
tin
Con. Oh
can.
my!
Holy
love it.
shit. You're
My
almost
favorite.
every single your character I play with is like have a fucking joke name in them. Herod Repmuth. Fucking Herod Thumper. You shit.
Stumper. Just a anagram of Stumper.
Yeah.
He was a
have a-
shifter rabbit.
I
Fucking
have a Warforged politician who is
Oh my-
eventually going to play in an Eberron campaign. But his like code name, because they gave like all of the Warforged code names for their designation in life, his was
Mhm.
going to be Eloquence, which was like, essentially a walking advertisement.
Yeah.
But because of that, he's like a high charisma, like Warforged, and I'm gonna name him Quincy for short.
Nice. Oh, that's cute. What the oh. I have set up I've been looking at the campaign because I genuinely am having fun preparing for the one shot. We'll see what happens when we're running it. I've been looking at the campaign and there was one campaign that has been saying, oh, it's gonna be an ocean kind of like a sea-based campaign on a boat in the
Oh,
ocean.
no.
Yada yada, yada yada. And I was like, how the fuck do I run this?
It's all fish friends.
Usually, if you're
Is
Because if
that
you're a human on a boat and you got
is that
dragged down
Ghost
by
of
a
Saltmarsh?
kraken, huh? Yes. And you got dragged down by a
Ghost of
kraken.
Saltmarsh?
Yes, yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
I
why
can't
that's
play
why
in
I'm
that one,
like,
unfortunately, because I've run that. So,
yeah, no, I've been looking at different ones. There was one
but that's
where
okay.
you can
it's
still
fun.
play them. I feel like you can still play them because I'm
I
still
mean,
gonna put my own twist on it.
I could. I would just need to. Yeah, no, I know like rooms and stuff because that's a very dungeon heavy module. Like,
Yeah. That's why I've been like
I
looking
could
because
just
I'm
play. How about I play, but I play a mute?
fucking oh god. But no,
Play a
we
Kenku, and I can only speak in fucking emote.
Only through fucking soundboard.
no
Yeah.
really I feel like I can modify you into the fucking like module itself where you're like the quest giver and you just go with them to help them. It's just that you can't
Yeah,
like you have the plan of the place but you don't know what's in there, blah blah blah, all those kind of stuff.
I wouldn't metagame or anything, but like, yeah. Here, if you're gonna run that,
But no, that's not
I
the
can't.
thing is
I was gonna send you a seafaring adventure bundle, but Discord won't take it. Too big.
no. No, the thing is
I
like
don't have Nitro.
I'm looking at different ones. So this isn't the only one I'm looking at. I'm looking at other ones as well, so don't worry about it yet. I haven't planned or decided anything. These are just a bunch of ideas I'm throwing.
Well, I mean, I haven't played any of the newer stuff. Keys from the Golden Vault. They also just did a new campaign based around Vecna, apparently. Like,
I'm also looking at Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm looking at
that's just like straight up a dungeon crawl forever. There's no role play in that. It's just
fuck that.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage is like you go into the dungeon until you die. Like, which, for some people, but you should know that before you consider running it.
Yeah. I am looking for like a campaign where it's a mix between roleplay and a little bit a dungeon where you guys can still fight from time to time, but it's gonna be mostly roleplay, I think. I have more fun doing roleplay stuff. It's more
Let's-
preparing, but like
More story.
it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Kind of just looking at what they have for published books here. Bunzo's played or at least read through Candlekeep Mysteries. There's Quest from the Infinite Staircase. I've never seen that before. Keys from the Golden Vault, like I said, I've never. There's like a heist one, 13 heist themed adventures. Enter the Infinite Staircase is a dreamlike expanse with doors leading to fantastical worlds and planes of existence.
Have you played Curse of Strahd?
The only
I'm
problem is
guessing you
like
have. Those are the
I
one.
have, but that's one that legitimately I don't think I could ruin even if I played again. Like that's an example of like with the with Ghost of Saltmarsh, those adventures are so cut and dry, like I could run through them kind of thing. Like is the problem is like I would just be handicapping myself to not do the right thing. Curse of Strahd very much revolves around the villain and you playing the villain, which is like I can't predict that, right? Like that's
Yeah.
I know a little bit about the world going in, which I could maybe even role play by playing a Valaki or something, which are like the werewolf townsfolk of the realm. Um, but like there's not a whole lot that you could throw at me from that adventure that would be the same as the last time I played it. Like it's just you playing a badass vampire who is toying with his guests, which is a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
If you're going between Curse of Strahd and Ghost of Saltmarsh, definitely go with Strahd.
Mm. There's also
Maybe don't run Death
lot.
House though. Death
Huh?
House is fucking awful. Like maybe don't run Death House. Like it's the level 1 through 3 like mini adventure in the beginning. Like that kills a bunch of PCs, throws them off the game, and it's largely disconnected from the story of the rest of the adventure. So maybe just like get people to write up level 3 and then throw them in.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm looking at a
It's what
lot of it. A
it's
lot
what
of
most
lists.
of the 5e adventures do is like they just can't run levels 1 through 5. Like the adventure just sucks. And it's like
Mhm.
the real adventure starts at level 5. It's like, well, why didn't you just like either scale your game to that or like tell us to start at level 5 and play the game? Like, because like Descent into
Yes.
Avernus, that game just has like you running around in the city until level 5 and then the game pops off.
Mhm.
There's almost no connection. Like you just hang out. I think we got suicide bombed by someone who ran at us and cast fireballs centered on themselves, but that was the most exciting thing that happened to levels 1 through 5, and that's upsetting if you're a DM. Like,
I might even thinking of running a Symborium just in general. Because I've
Jeez.
already played the
yeah,
game. I already
do
know
it.
the story.
It sounds sick. I would play in a Symborum game.
When I say a system, you want to know what the system is? Aside from like the corruption part?
And we see the system
Well,
again.
I'm gonna look into it. I have it up in the background here.
Yeah. The thing about Symborum, right? You started I think with around 50 something EXP experience point, and you spend 10
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. You spend 10 on it for the lowest level, so a novice level. And if you want to upgrade it to an adept level, you get 20. And if you want a master level, you have to spend 30. So you have to spend around 60 EXP point to get one to master. And you never level up. You just get a bunch of experience you can spend on the skills and spells that you want to use.
Last cannon.
Yeah, see, I would just need to like look over the mechanics because I always base the character I'm going to play like very much a method player
campaign.
with D&D. So like I need to know the setting that I am playing in so that I can take the motivation out of it, you know?
It
Like I
pretty
need
Going into
to
it.
much, yeah, it's pretty much an apocalyptic
That's why I
world
don't
where
particularly
like
like one-shots.
the
yeah.
one god of that world is close to death, basically. Like he doesn't have as much influence anymore. So the light is slowly kind of like closing out, and it's an apocalyptic world where corruption slowly taking over. And you only have like a few race in it. You only have like human, changeling, elves, goblin, ogres, or orc. I don't remember which one. Yeah, just those few ones. You don't have like
Who
a
just...
lot of choices. Me and Bunzo went with changeling because we were just like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, Changeling's dope.
Yeah, I just went with changeling because I want to play like a shifty little guy. And I did. And it was awesome. And no one trusted me, which is great. Yeah, you have corruption. You have corruption threshold. If you reach the corruption, like the corruption amount that you can take, you turn into an abomination, which is the definition of death, but not really because you basically turn into an NPC, and now the party is gonna have to fight you as well.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
So you literally can min-max your party. Yourself, and if you make yourself too powerful, you got turned to an abomination, your party is fucked.
Hell yeah. My goals. Make a strong ass
Team
ogre.
Abomination?
Get all the corruption.
Let's try to Abomination at the same time, Flu. Just like give them a
Let's
double
combine.
battle.
Bro,
By our
come on.
powers combined.
There's
Let
also
our power grow.
there's also different classes where you get the clergy, which is the definition of cleric. You get the witch. You get the wizard. You get barbarian, and a bunch of other shit. But you don't got much. And most likely, a lot of you are going to play a normal class that doesn't use spells as much. And even if you have spells, you're not going to use that much spells, and you're going to be swinging your sword anyway. So, because every time you use spells, you get corruption.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be casting so many spells. Gonna be so corrupt.
Dude, I think you would like the sorcerer class then, because sorcerer is basically dark magic in the campaign, and they are basing their magic from like kind of manipulating corruption and all this kind of stuff.
Love that.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm just
and
gonna
then-
play a cultist and just gibber fucking Lovecraftian phrases.
I absolutely hate the corruption because every time you hit the threshold, it gives you a side effect. The last side effect that I hate the most that Pat got was his kind of like his cheek, like it swells up with a bunch of like I think acid or something, and he couldn't eat. The only thing he could do is spit the acid onto the food to melt the food and then suck it up with a straw. That's how he
Really?
eat
Gross.
for like a day.
Hate
I
that.
hate it. Yeah, I absolutely fucking hate it.
Not a fan.
There's also a funny one.
Put your stomach
Where-
acid food before you eat it.
There's also one that Viper got recently because he fucking ate that corruption like a fucking dog.
I
I-
am super excited about this, but I need to pee really bad, so
Oh
I'm
my
gonna be
god,
right
go.
back.
Oh my god, go. What are you doing? Wait, let me find it. I think there's a site specifically for Symborum. Oh, there's even a picture of the fucking frog that Pat almost got in it. It was great. Let me find if I can find it in like PDF. Is there a PDF for Symborum?
That's
I think
great.
there is. There's probably is.